Interesting. Okay. So, we're live again, but
We, we
it's a
back.
whole different live. It's a whole different live. What that was about, y'all, I have no idea. I really don't. I'm a little stressed out thinking about that shit, to be honest.
What?
Go ahead, B3, though. Go ahead and keep cooking.
My
If
bad. I'm
people
back.
falling, they're falling.
Yeah, yeah, Marky out there on the island, doing God knows what.
Mm-mm.
Now
Paradise.
we listen. We back. We was just talking Zuffa boxing, the first card. Callum Walsh, underwhelming performance. He got a lot of work to do, but he's still a young fighter. I feel like I do like the direction Zuffa boxing is going in because they're putting another card this week, which is a better card than the first card on paper. But the first card did have Robert Merriweather, the third, hell of a talent, and young Troy Nash. So Floyd Diaz, Omar Trinidad, the Mexican Olympian Misael Rodriguez. So we got a lot of bang for our buck. Emiliano Cardenas. So for the first fight, I thought it was decent for the first card, excuse me. And now we going into this week where we got Jose, Valenzuela back. We haven't seen him in a while. We haven't
I'm
seen
going to get
Buchaga.
into that, sir. But go
So
ahead.
yeah,
I'll go ahead. You go ahead. Because you know what? I'll just go ahead and put the damn thing.
Nah, it's time for Marky to go ahead, respectfully. Zuffa
Oh,
boxing,
y'all just be
Zuffa
taking.
boxing,
Go ahead.
Zuffa boxing. The future, the future. I will say this: that the card was pretty underwhelming to me. I didn't get to see the prelims. I expected Callum
you ain't
Walsh.
watch it.
I what you say?
Yeah, Marky,
You
why
just
you
said you
always
ain't watch
jumping up
it.
here and you
I'm
ain't
talking about
doing
it's
it?
underwhelming.
No,
What are
I
we
said.
doing?
Well, I meant the main card. If I thought that's what I thought that's what I said. I
Mm-mm.
apologize. Golly. A nigga speak facts all day long. I slip up once. Y'all ready? Y'all got your knives out. I see what
Mm,
it is.
That's
Okay, no,
mandatory.
it's no problem. But as I was just saying, the main card was pretty underwhelming to me. The last fight, well, Callum Walsh Ocampo, like that was such like I don't even know how to describe. It was like a mismatch. But then it's like Callum Walsh, he either didn't have the power or Ocampo's chin is really made like is really like a rock of Gibraltar. Like this man wasn't budging, wasn't flinching, and Callum Walsh was hitting them with like clean hooks. Like Callum Walsh was even hitting them with like was literally just shooting straight lead left hooks multiple times in a row. And Ocampo is so outclassed, he don't know how to get out of the way. He can't do nothing. But it's like we gotta sit here and watch this man just get slowly beat to death, and there's no climax. You know what I'm saying? There's no end to this movie.
Um,
So,
Combo get beat
so
on them. Go
so
ahead.
the main, so the first card, I was pretty disappointed. But that being said, Zuffa boxing is the future. Uh, the freakiest of all the deakiest, Shawalaya, she knows. I tell her all the time. Zuffa boxing is coming. I don't. I'm gonna just be. I don't even really think they're gonna need to buy out most of these promoters. Like you see a Devin Haney, potentially being a free agent in the next year or so. Well, not even. Yeah, in the next year or so, he got. Wait, do he got another fight or two fights on his deal?
Who?
Devin Haney.
I thought it was one. I heard my brothers
Devin,
report two.
yeah, Devin has one fight left.
I thought it was one.
Yeah, guys like a Devin Haney, I think they're gonna get paid to scale. I think they're gonna get paid what they work, considering the fact they already got that relationship with Turkey. And Dana White, what Dana White wants to do, he set up the UFC system perfectly because everybody at the time when it was Pride,
Hold on, wait a
WEC,
second, Mark. You can't
uh,
gloss over that. You
what I
saying
can't gloss over.
you saying Devin is getting paid 14 million for his next match. They gonna be able to pay that?
Jeez. Who?
But who else is gonna
Turkey
pay
will.
Devin Haney that?
I'm just saying. Oh, so you saying that this month, that this they looking
Yeah,
at
because
doing
this is
something?
South because Turkey and Dana White are one.
Mm.
Yeah,
So yeah,
TKO.
I think, but
They're still
right, yeah, and
affiliated.
I think that they would pay to bring over a Devin Haney to give their organization and their welterweight division credibility.
Their
Because that's
welterweight
how it
division
was
is
in the early days of
145. I don't
what
see Devin
happened.
going over there. Their
What
their
happened,
wel-
mommy?
their welterweight is 145. I don't see Devin going over there either.
They welterweight is 145. I didn't know
Yeah,
that shit. What?
yeah. That's what they said that night. His
Oh
his
no, that's
his
kind of
divisions,
crazy.
his
What?
weights on his divisions are different than the four belt side. So I don't see
That's
Devin going
kind of
over there.
weird. So what's 150? Is it 150 or one? What?
That I
Are
don't
they
know.
doing it
'Cause I
after the
was I
UFC
was
weights?
shocked to hear 145. I don't know where. I guess we're just gonna be finding this stuff out as it rolls out. I don't even know where to go look for that. To be honest, I just know they
I
said it.
gotta look at that. That's crazy.
They said it in the broadcast. And speaking of the broadcast,
Was it
the hell,
Ocampo
and
Callum Walsh at 140?
you on they nuts like, oh my god, like this
What you talking about?
Max Kellerman was on Dana's nuts. It was disgusting. Their commentary was ugh.
Max Kellerman is a company man, if nothing else.
Oh, that
And
shit
he's a
was so
professional.
disturbing for me, y'all. Oh, yeah, look, I want to move on from Zuffa. I know you love Zuffa, but fuck out of here.
Yeah, the future.
Shit. Matter of fact, I'm so over Zuffa. I'm gonna go ahead and start because B3 took us there. We're gonna
Acting like
start
you
there.
don't listen to these other commentators
We're
being on
gonna
other
start here
promoters'
so we
nuts.
can get beyond this bullshit. Cause I'm over it already.
Facts.
Over. Here's not the card Zuffa 2 featuring. Now this is what you call this is a better main bout for a card. This should have been one. Jose Valenzuela versus Diego Torres. Undercard, way better. We'll just start with these three. Serhii Boachuk, Raza Butev, Ravik Kalajic, Alexander Vazik, Jalil Hackett. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can share the screen. I'm about to kill that little dog, y'all.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to string her ass up.
Oh.
Jalil Hackett versus Roberto
Damn.
Cruz. I don't know these two gentlemen, but shout out to Justin Valoria.
You don't know Bill Hackett?
Justin Valoria and Oscar Perez, I do not know. Damani Cato Kane.
Kato Kane.
Christian Perez. Jamar Talley. Wow, yeah. Devontae Williams, I'm familiar. Shout out to Oddfella.
Ain't Javante Williams playing for the Broncos?
Marky, I'm about to boot you. Hold on.
That's Javonte Williams, not Devontae guy.
Devontae Williams. I don't know how exactly to say Van Houter's name. Demazian versus Julian Gomez. So this little cat right here. Shout out to him. American heavyweight. I know I had seen him before, but I kind of forgot about him. This kid is fucking nice, y'all. Shout out to Oddfella for bringing this back to my attention. I seen him on the MVP card back in August with a first round KO. Jamal Talley too. I wanted to say that he's trained by Bernie, or he was at least. Jamar Talley. No, you just relax, Marky, for a little bit. We're gonna put you on timeout. I need to talk to somebody who's being nice. B3. Oh damn. Both of y'all got the boot. God damn it. Here you go. God damn it, Marky. You better act right. Act right. Okay? Act right. So yes.
What'd I do?
You just be wilding. That's what. You be wilding. You be wilding. Wilding. So yes, Zuffa 3. I know you're happy for this. I know you're happy for this. I know you want to
Zuffa 2.
Zuffa 2 is good. It looks like it's gonna be better. I still don't like the thought of the outfits and the freaking commentary that we're gonna have to endure, but way better card. What are your thoughts?
I agree. Um, I've never seen Kalaj, or maybe I have seen Kalajovic fight. But
Yes,
those are some good
Morel. You seen him
names.
fight Morel?
Oh, that's a Hot Rod, right?
Hot Rod, correct.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I have seen him. So yeah, that's a good matchup on paper. Godzik versus Hot Rod. Then put the screen back up. What was the one before Ryo?
Ryo is the main belt, right? So hold up a second. There is no. There shouldn't be one before
True
them.
Sizzle. I speak facts. I don't sensationalize. I speak facts. But
Um,
oh
Sorry, boy, Chuck and
uh
Butaya, and hey, Oster
oh
and
my
Fella.
lord, that might be that's the people's main event right there. That's
I
gonna be
like
toe
that
to toe
fight. It
war.
was supposed to be on the first card, and I was complaining that they took it off, but they just moved around to the better card. So yeah,
Okay.
Jaleel Hackett, Roberto Cruz. That's gonna be a good one too.
Shout out to Roberto Cruz.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jalil's about to just probably murk this guy. I will say that.
Put him out
Yeah,
for the keeps.
better card though. There's somebody else on here that I was checking out. It may be a whole nother card. There's so many flipping cards this weekend. So that's the one I'm gonna start with because I wanted to get your Zuffa mess out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Zufa.
Another card we got going on this weekend. The return of William Skull facing Jacob Bank. Let me see who else was on this card that I wanted to talk about because really nobody's checking for either one of y'all. Let's just be honest. Um, yeah, we got the return of Dina Thorslin. If you guys are at all familiar with her, she was supposed to be fighting Chicken on the MVP card. Look, after that shit went off, it just fucked my whole, excuse my French, it messed my whole windows up, y'all. So yeah, Dina Thorslin was supposed to be fighting Sharetta Metcalf or Chicken. Um, when Sharetta ended up having to face off with Sugar Neeks, right? She was supposed to be pregnant. But it turns out she actually lost her child. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't wish that on anyone.
Damn. Our rest in peace. That's terrible.
Yeah. At the time, they were bantamweight, right? She's returning now, and she's gonna be fighting at Feather, I believe. Feather. Feather being where Amanda Serrano and Tierra Brown are. So they're moving some women into Feather, maybe to try to give them some work. All of these women are on shit. All of these women are on MVP. And speaking of that, they had a pretty darn big announcement that they have just added 6 more women, you guys, to MVP. If you would be so kind, Computer. Thank you. So, yes, 6 more freaking women to MVP. Shout out to Jake Paul and Nikisa Badarian. Um, we got first up Miss O'Shea Jones, 9-0 with 3 KOs. She is a super welterweight. I believe she has the IBF, and I think the WBO. I'm not sure. She carries 2 of the titles though. Shout out to O'Shea Jones. Next up, you got Miss Tierra Brown, 20-0 with 11 KOs. She is a featherweight again. Where Dina's moving up to, she is the WBC champion. Shout out to her. Okay, B3, if you want, I don't know if the link is back in there, huh? Yeah. New stream. I don't know how Marky got back with me. Yeah. Shout out to Marky for being resourceful. How about that? Okay, the third lady we got going on here, Leanna Cruz, 11-0 with one knockout, super flyweight. Now, mind you, too, O'Shea, Tierra, and Leanna, these were all OTX fighters, you guys. So I don't know what the dang deal is. Maybe OTX is like going out of, are they out of business? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat is aware of what the heck is happening. OTX must be done for, you guys. Um Julius Bio, I don't even remember seeing him fight on OTX, but they have him listed here. We know Haven Brady was Tierra Brown, Leanna Cruz, O'Shea. O'Shea, the first woman to get her title on OTX. First man or woman, to be honest. And then, of course, you got Katz, who was on there. So I don't know what the deal is with OTX, if anybody's familiar at all. I'm not. Look, I don't know what's going on. I have a feeling something's just going on with my StreamYard. I mean, not my StreamYard, my Restream. No idea what's going on. Boychuk versus Butiev will be a war. I agree. Vodzik, Vodzik and Kalajic is going to be that whole card. It's a way better card. I expect some good fights to come off of that. How does the time slots line up? I'm sorry I haven't been reading y'all's messages either, because this stuff got me all jacked the hell up, y'all. Let me see here. So as far as the times for these cards, and I haven't gotten to all of them yet, but so far I've done I've only done Zuffa, huh? So I'll give you that time slot. Because that's Sunday. It should be correct. So Saturday, Sunday. And I done went way too far. This thing gives me fights way far out. Here we go. That's gonna, of course, be on Paramount Sunday. Now I am Mountain Standard Time. That says 9 p.m. for me. So that should be 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's kind of late, Zuffa. It's freaking kind of late. And I'm imagining that must be for the main card, because it says their ring walk in particular. So it's not giving me the exact time that the whole full card starts. Because I know also I missed some of those fights last weekend because I didn't have the time right. I think we came in watching the one I wanted to see, Trinidad and Orneas. There's something else I wanted to show you guys. This. So apparently in the UK, they get to watch the Zuffa cards for free on YouTube. Ain't that stinking interesting? Because we would be required to go month to month, $8.99, $13.99 premium, $89.99, and the goddamn ads, y'all. What was up with the ad? Look, shout out to Red. Cadillac Red called them adless ads. It was a blue Paramount screen. Who's paying $89.99 for that? Ridiculous. Premium, $139.99. Like that? What the hell are we doing? Thomas Dillamuth, how you doing, fam? That's just crazy. OTX don't know. Okay. How you doing, TD? Yeah. Oh, Dunzo. Yeah, man. Something's going on. Shout out to OTX. It was good while it lasted. 154 IBF champ Jones. Her and Mayer had a play face off for unification at 54. Mayor's going back down to 47. I was gonna report on that as well. Michaela Mayer, because I believe the last time I was live, I said she dropped all of her belts. No, she only dropped one belt. So I'm gonna assume there's a possibility she still plans on staying there. She also has some words with Clarissa Shields, who we talked about that. She said she's willing to fight Michaela. Michaela told her I'm not going above 160. So all y'all that be talking about, everybody needs to move up for Clarissa. Again, she gonna move down for this woman. But will she move down to 160? That's the question. That's the question. Yeah. She drops her WBO belt though. So she still has the WBA and the WBC at 154 pounds. Shout out to Michaela Mayer. Going back down to fight Lauren Price for undisputed. Shout out to the queen. I could pull up if you like. I have some. You can always pull up, for sure. For sure. Matter of fact, let me do this on this channel. They cut my shit earlier. I'm a little butthurt about that. Zuffa's lucky Night of the Seven Kingdoms is only 30 minutes long. I don't even know what the hell that is, sir. I don't know. Growing with Soul. Who you got for Kur? Okay, yeah. I'm working my way to that, fam. I'm working my way. Hey, Piero, sir. How you doing? Piero. No, I'm working my way to it still. I just got a little sidelined when we, I'm just going with the flow. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, so we went, first we went here. We're getting there. Went to Jacob Bank versus William Skull, and I was talking about, yes, some of the fights that are on there. Well, specifically Dina Thorslin and Aluminda Alvarez. I absolutely expect Dina to beat Alvarez for the WBC interim. I believe that makes her, she'll end up being the mandatory for Tierra Brown. Tierra Brown holds the WBC. So, y'all, that would be a good scrap because Dina can fight. I would also, well, she done left the division. I wanted to see her and Sugar Neeks fight, but that's neither here nor there. Moving along, tomorrow night, we got a Pro Box card featuring Brian Flores versus Starling Castillo. On that card also will be Suleiman Sagawa and Renee Palacios. Oh, geez, there go my little guy, Elijah Flores. Let me see who all is exactly fighting each other on that actual card. Okay, you got Jordan White versus Willie Shaw, Elijah Flores versus Thonjay Teasley, Trayvon Marshall versus Eduardo Diaz, Benjamin Johnson versus Mario Meza. Benjamin is a fighter, Lamont Roach's or seniors fighter, and it looks like Jordan Roach, Lamont Roach's little brother, will be on that card as well, fighting Ron Hinostra. They have a whole bunch of bouts on this card, so that will be tomorrow. The time, not quite sure, because that is not listed here, but I can probably find that out easily for you guys. Who's this? This is crazy. So apparently you don't like your phone there, Marky. And I like how I don't know what's going on. That's going to be, tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Should be 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ProBox channel on YouTube, right? The next fight that I will speak to is most definitely one I'm looking forward to because we've been waiting to see this guy come back. The guy y'all call the boogeyman. I just don't feel that way about Bakram Murtataliev. But yeah, Bakram. Okay. Of course, I did my little walk down on him. I mean, I've actually done a breakdown on Baki before, and this is the absolute reason why I don't believe Bakram is. I don't believe he's a. All right, Marky, you just gonna have to relax and just stay, please, sir, because I'm already frustrated. I don't know what's going on. Bakram, not. Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in here as best as I can. Getting frustrated with this kid. I don't know what it is.
Salute to the fight doctor. Salute to the fight doctor.
For sure,
Trying to bring it up on my phone. Okay, I'm good now.
Oh, you bringing up the
Yeah,
card?
so I can still stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I don't tap in not to tune in. You know, so I gotta have you up on the other device.
I appreciate
Already
that.
know.
So, yep, coming up we got Josh Kelly and Bakram, and they will be fighting for the IBF World Super Welterweight title. But you know what? Before I even get into that, is there something that you wanted to say? Because you know you
Me?
were adding in there. Yeah.
Oh,
You were talking about
oh,
the
no, I was
lady.
going with the flow. I was just responding to some of the things being said by the two co-hosts that you had up at the time. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I just chimed in on the Keyshawn situation and there's some other stuff scattered through. There's nothing that was important though. No.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you for asking.
Of course. Look at that. Pro Box is greater than Zuffa. Now you talking too, sis. Now you talking. You know what? Our villagers coming to pee on people's parade. Yeah, fuck raining. He's right. It's all good.
I'm back.
All right,
Can
so
you hear me? Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Is there something you want to say, Mark?
I was saying, salute to the good fight doctor, the good doctor.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good, bro.
Salute to Shabalaya, man. Smash the like button. She a decent person. Good.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
I appreciate that, Marky. I think that's the first time you said that about me.
I love you to death,
Are you going to
Shabalaya.
revisit the Zuffa boxing stuff? Did you say that for a reason?
No, I'm not. But like I said, anything that I've already talked about, you're new to the panel.
I did have something to say about that. I thought that was I thought the Zuffa boxing event was, I'm not a fan of Dana White's bigoted, opportunistic, woman beaten behind, but I thought the Zuffa boxing event was pretty good, and I'm not really particularly rooting for Zuffa to be successful. I'm not rooting against him. I've never been a hater, but I thought it was good. But I do think it was bad in regards to the star power, right? It's boxing. You're going to need some prolific fighter on the card. So I will enjoy it. I'm sure you will enjoy Merriweather, but nobody knows who Merriweather is. Like that. No one knows, was it Julian Rodriguez? Like that was a great fight with him and Kane Sandoval, I believe his name is. I forgot. Yeah. Cali, I thought that was a great fight, but without the star power, you're going to struggle. And that's the issue that they have right now. But I think that they slowly but surely will change that. But Callum Walsh, I think someone said it. Callum Walsh as a main event was not it, but I still like the event. I'm cool with one. Right. I don't care if it's at the top of the card, bottom of the card. I'm cool with one bad fight or underwhelming. I shouldn't say bad, just underwhelming. I thought Ocampo did good.
It's a good term.
Yeah, I thought Ocampo. I thought it was a good fight, but if Callum Walsh is supposed to be the guy headlining, right? He already put forth one. He already produced one stinker against Fernando Vargas.
Vargas, exactly.
Yeah, so it's like one time. I'll give you a pass, but 2 times back to back consecutively, I'm not going. Callum Walsh is just not it.
I think the killer for me too, Doc, it was supposed to be the main bout for the first card.
Right.
So that's why I was like,
Yeah. So
even when they announced it, because I just had a feeling Callum just wasn't gonna rise to the occasion. All I can
right.
say is Kane Sandoval and who was it? The other gentleman's name? That would have been a good for the main
Julian Rodriguez, some of the one that fought. Okay, yeah.
Or the one I was looking for was Trinidad and Ornelas.
That was a good
would
one
have
too.
been good.
I think the card was good for purists. Like, not trying to gatekeep or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, casuals like the stars, and it just wasn't. It was lacking star power. That's the only thing it was lacking. So to be fair, I thought it was a good event, but I think
was lacking color and some originality. You went all this damn black in the frame. I'm like, what the hell?
What you say? Like the jailbreak? That was hilarious.
Oh, Jesus, jailbreak.
What I'll say,
what I'll say is, I agree. Dana White is all those things. He's bigoted. He's a union buster. He's always abusing his laborers, trying to bleed them as much as he can.
Come on now.
He's a woman beater. I mean, we saw this man. Listen, when your woman has had some alcohol in her and she do some stupid shit like swing on you in a club, you don't. This man tried to take this lady out the game. I mean, that was just outrageous. Like he flipped over a whole table, tried to get it.
Imagine what they do with the house.
But to follow up, I agree with what the good doctor was saying. Dana White is all those things. But the unfortunate truth is, those are the type of men that built America. Racist, bigoted, women beating, union busters.
Black men built America. Let's not go there.
Nah, black people didn't exterminate the Indians, so just take that up out of here. But I was gonna follow up to say.
No, I'm saying they built it. It's the other men like Dana that sat there
and the blood of the enslaved and the indigenous. I don't disagree with you at all,
There you go.
I agree. But to say after all of that, after saying all of that, what I'm saying is, I think Dana White has the nuts to build an empire in boxing. He already built one over there at UFC. This is a whole other freaking boxing platform. At the end of the day. Hates it because Dana White used to be the bag boy to the bag boy. Now he's coming to take over.
I'm just letting you know, Zuffa's not taking over shit. It's just a whole nother platform for fucking boxing, just like Triller.
That's what I
think. Soon as they come down with that, soon as they pass HR 4634, it's over. They're going to be able to have their own belt. They're going to be able to have their own rating systems. It's over, Shavalia.
You know what? So be it. But as of right now, as it stands, this sorry sucker can't even just have it that way. He talked all that shit.
Sorry,
but these guys
built a $7 billion empire.
These guys are going to be fighting on the 4-belt side. Look at this. Looky here, we know Jai is who just got fucking elevated, and he's still gonna be fighting on the 4-belt side.
And Billy,
knock it off.
We offer that man family. If Dana White go to Donald Trump and get in Billy's family some visas and green cards, he'll come over there.
Marky,
he'll come over there.
Marky.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me,
sir?
I'm just saying. It's factual.
Knock that shit off. Anyway. So, if you want to say anything else about Zuffa? Oh my God! Don't talk about Zuffa while
No. I was gonna say, I feel like I feel like I'm in between the two of you. Like,
no, Marky's just.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even know Marky.
I was gonna follow up by saying Dana White built a $7 billion empire that Shawalaya hates, and
I just don't care. I don't care about the UFC, sir.
That.
Most boxing
say that.
purists don't give a shit about the UFC, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. But you hate the fact that the bag boy to the bag boy is coming for boxing. But let me just finish my point.
He's not coming for boxing. And yeah, finish your point. And you gotta go.
You're right. He's here.
You gotta go. I'm gonna be so kind because I'm about done. You just be sidetracking the whole goddamn event.
But what I was gonna say, Shawalaya, Dana White took over MMA. When firstly he bought the UFC with the Fertitas in 2002,
The Fertitas were his big money capital backers.
Marky.
Now he got the Turk. And
Marky.
back then he was buying out WEC.
Don't nobody over here
Pride,
give a shit about none of that,
Strike
though.
Force. I'm
Sir.
talking about business. I'm talking about business, Chevalier.
Bye, Marky. I love you.
I'm talking about business.
Love you, Marky. You gotta go. Ain't nobody talking about UFC. I don't give a shit.
Y'all gave him the boot. That's crazy.
No, I don't give a shit. You can go build whatever the fuck you want to. Now you got me acting a whole complete ass. Don't come back, Marky. I love you, but don't. Anyway. I'm sorry. Girl, Bella, man. Marky will make you have a whole damn aneurysm. I ain't even playing. Jesus.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about UFC, Marky. I love you.
Yeah. But, you know, even if you do, to piggyback off that, I ain't going to stay too long. I don't want to get the boot. But
I ain't won't boot you because you don't be acting like that. That's crazy. It's so wonderful.
But I do think, like, I'm willing to give him a chance, right? Which, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you are too with the Zuffa box. I'm not particularly fond of Dana, but even when you say that he built the UFC and he did this, you got to tell the full story too. There's a lot of disgruntled fighters right over there on that side. And there's a reason why you see UFC fighters, including their biggest star Conor McGregor, try to do a, go over or transition to like a part-time boxer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's not really popping like that. Is he a successful businessman? Yeah, but even would the boxing transition be feasible if it wasn't for Turki Al-Sheikh? So, I mean, you could say the same argument for would Eddie Hearn and Matchroom be afloat if it was for Turki or Queensberry and Frank Warren. So you can make the same argument, but let's not make it seem like he's just I mean, he is a trailblazer in some regards, but I don't really think that it's fair to say that, oh, he's going to fail in boxing, but it's not fair to say, oh, he's going to succeed because he's with Turki. I mean, Turki brought us Bivol Beterbiev. Turki brought us, not just saying just Turki, but I'm saying he had a hand in bringing us Beterbiev and Bivol.
The people wanted. You're right.
Right, with like and that was, remember the Belarusian and the Russian band? Like he overcame that, right? He overcame that hurdle. We had the first heavyweight in what, a quarter century, 25 years with Fury, undisputed heavyweight with Fury and Usyk, right, in 25 years. So he's been doing a lot of things with boxing, and this is just another effort of his, and it just happens to be Dana White. I mean, he could have put Eddie Hearn in that position. He could have put Oscar in that position. He could have put Al Heyman, Frank Warren, Ben Shalom. So I don't want to give him too much credit, but I am willing to see what he does.
Here's my thing, and I just really want to be clear. I don't like the ideal of Zuffa at all. And I think it's really because it is Dana. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't hate nobody. I just don't like it. But when I really look at it, I can see the potential for decent fights. I'm not even gonna lie. I see guys going over there that I like. So therefore, yes, I'll likely watch it. I'm not gonna be impressed with the blandness of it.
Right.
I'm not going to be impressed with Max Kellerman being a commentator.
Right.
But, I'm not going to continue to cry over it either. Like I just gave props to the second card.
Right.
Like I'm not a hater, but I am going to say, no, I'm not for the Zuffa model. If things should change going forward, hey, so be it.
Right.
But, it's just another platform. It's really how I'm looking down the line. It's another boxing platform, man.
Yeah, I don't think sometimes people are being a hater, but I don't think it's hating because you offer critiques. Like I could compliment it and critique it the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not infatuated. I'm not a glazer if I compliment. I'm not a hater if I critique it. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that you're hating, but I do think there's pros and cons to be taken from the first event. And I think Callum Walsh and Ocampo, whether you want to blame Callum Walsh or you want to blame them for not having the insight to put him in the main event position, whatever it is, it was his debut at middleweight, so we could be patient. But then Ocampo is the same guy that got stopped in one round. Granted, Errol Spence is a Hall of Famer, but Errol Spence stopped him in one round years ago. You know what I'm saying? And Tim Tszyu stopped him in one round years ago.
And
Ocampo he did go the distance with Fedora, but if Callum Walsh is like that, the big Irishman, who I like, I still like him, but that's 2 times in a row, man. You're supposed to knock out. I think you picked him to stop Fernando Vargas too, right? I know I did.
I don't know if it would stop, but it definitely win for sure, in an amazing fashion.
And he barely did. It definitely wasn't amazing. So it's like Callum Walsh, you gotta tighten up. And then if Dana White and them they gotta take some of the blame, right? If there's a lackluster main event on PBC, we put some of the blame on PBC. So lackluster main event on Matchroom, we give them some. So Zuffa has to take. They're not different in that regard, not from a critique standpoint. So we got to critique it. Were the other cards good? I mean, were the other fights good? I thought it was good. Was the prison attire good? Probably not. Is the reformation of the Ali Act good? I don't like it.
I don't
like Dana. I think he's a Sully character to be nice, you know. So I'm with you. I'm not rooting for him, but I'm willing to give him a chance.
Yeah, I'll be watching. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely watching.
and here that's a big deal because initially I said I ain't watching no Zuffa, but I'm gonna watch it. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's just another boxing platform. And Dana ain't even having his way. Again, these guys will be fighting back and forth. Brandon Adams has a fight coming up.
Yep.
With Aguiarco, and that's gonna be April 11th. So, like, I'll give him props to that too.
Yeah,
he's having a card every week. He's having a card every week. Some of the promotional companies on this side ain't even doing it every 3 months. So,
come on now.
You know, again, I ain't no hater, but look, this man gonna push me to be a hater.
Nah, you're not hating. You just tell them how you feel. Don't don't let them make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna make you feel. They told me I'm a hater because I said Ja Battaglia is either stupid or Dana White's a liar. I mean, Dana White says he's not working with the 4 sanctioned bodies.
But see, you
Josh. I want to refuted.
And then and that's the thing too. Isn't Walsh is supposed to be another face of Zuffa?
Come on now.
At least get somebody that's doing something like Jai to be your face for real. Yeah. But hey, whatever. I don't care. They're gonna work it.
Yeah.
And yes, we're gonna see these guys fighting on both sides. So as of now, I just don't, you know, and that actually gives me a little bit of joy. This Dana ain't having his total way. He's paying these guys, I think, a little bit extra to come over there. Yeah, and probably promising them some stuff like, yeah, you get to fight, or you can fight and you know, become unified and whatever.
Right.
Hey, shout out to Dana not having his damn way. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's a big. I will say this though, if that Noel McCain for the WBC IBF unification happens between Ja Battaglia for the IBF and then Noel McCain for WBC, if that happens on his debut at Zuffa, that I would say that's big. Because
I think so too.
Yeah,
but let me ask you, because you would know, and I kept saying this because I'm pretty sure I heard it or read it. What didn't Noel already agree that he would unify with him before Jai went over there? So that's why I'm like, Jai really didn't have to do that. Well, I mean, I did play why his manager said why he did, and we know he's only been. But man, you got a fight that you wanted. Finally, no more mandatory. You actually got it.
Now Noel McCain, he verbally agreed, right? So I know they had their little faux face off at the last Zuffa event and stuff like that. It's still not finalized. So Noel McCain did say that he was willing to hear to feel or to look at other offers as well too. So he never fully committed. I won't believe it until it happens. I know they have a date, March 8th. But they haven't officially announced it's going to be Noel McCain. We think it is. I think it looks like it is, but
that's the same Noel McCain I remember.
Right, exactly. And Noel McCain, remember, Noel McCain was the same one that was supposed to fight Ryan Rozicki so many times, right?
And Ryan Rozicki called out Jai. Just
come on now, right? And they said, "Oh, he's not big enough." So, like I said, if to me, in my personal opinion, if Jai's fight with Zuffa is not a unification or it's not somebody like a big contender that's heard of, like Ryan Rozicki, at least. That I don't think there's anything to celebrate. I don't. What's the difference? Right. It's still Jai fighting guys that we don't know. Like us, we know, and people in the channel know, but the casual doesn't know. You know, no one knows who Claudio Squayo was. He never even fought out of Italy.
I didn't even know who Claudio Squidward was.
You feel
His
me?
name is Squidward.
Right. Exactly. So his last fight was the mandatory, like you said, but his, I think a lot of people. I like Ja Battaglia. I think he's good, but I think a lot of people give him too much leniency because he's fighting mandatories, but I mean Zurdo had to fight a mandatory. His last fight with Junior Dos Chicos was a mandatory. Every fight that Ja Battaglia has is not a mandatory. It's just like Claudio Squayo wasn't a mandatory. One Smack Massey wasn't a mandatory. That was voluntary. So he's just not fighting the guys that we want to see. And maybe might not be him, but I find it hard. Like you said about Bakram, I find it very hard to believe that everybody's ducky. Maybe one guy may be ducky you, but everybody, I think it points to your management.
There you go. Thank you. After a certain point, we gotta look in other directions.
Come on now.
And it could be even the challenger who doesn't feel like they're getting enough money for what they feel like today. It's all kind of things, right? So
right.
Shout out to you, Doc. Boy, I tell you cooking.
Shout out to you. I appreciate you having me. I always love chopping it up with you. Get some real good boxing talk, some logical.
Oh, you leagues ahead of me with it, but hey, I'm learning, I'm moving, and I'm shaking a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so on that card also we got Josh Padley returning. He's gonna be fighting for the EBU, European Super Feather, and he's fine. I don't know this man's name. Wawad Belmedi.
Wawad. Sure. I'm not sure. Maybe if I see him, I recognize him, but
let
me see.
Look, no, I don't think you look. I'll put his picture.
I probably don't know him. I don't know.
No, sorry, Bob.
Oh yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah,
wow. You got that. You on your own on that one, Shawa. You got that one.
Shout out to Wawa. And I know that ain't no Jawa. That's Wow. That's a Wawa.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Wow. Yeah, Wawa. I don't know.
I don't know that dude. Okay.
I don't know him. But we didn't. Well, let me speak for myself. I was I had a little familiarity with Bruno Soros. Nothing crazy, right?
Me too, I've heard him before. I looked up French fighters and studied.
Hey, he might put that thing on gosh dang old Patty. You better be careful. Don't get Bruno Soros like Munguia.
You see, he's 23-2-3 with 11 knockouts. Padley 17-1. And how many knockouts? Right? He got 5 knockoups. But yeah, we know he got stopped by Shakur. So
yeah. But he had a good win. That upset victory on sorry, what'd you say?
So Wawad might come with that heat.
Hey, Wawad. He might have that gas like Wawa. You never know. He might.
I'm gonna have to put in to make sure. I wonder if I got this man's name right, but I'm just curious. But
I think I'm going with Pat. I like Patty though. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I do. I like Patty.
Yeah, I like Patty. I like them since I'm not gonna lie. I thought Chamberlain was gonna be when he upset. Yeah, when he upset him. I said
that's when I became because I expected Chamberlain to win because the winner was supposed to get, if I remember correctly,
Denise Berinchik.
No, it wasn't Berinchik. It was Joe Cordina. I think it was Joe Cordina. I think so.
Not because now, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I thought the winner. I thought that's what opened it up for Keyshawn to get Berinchik because remember. Frank Warren and Bob Arum had that, they kind of, I don't want to say swap fighters, but they have a lot of fighters on each other's cards. And I could be wrong, but if my memory serves me correctly, I thought Thunder Chamberlain was almost like a shoe-in if he won to get Denise. And then that opened it up for Keyshawn for the WBO.
I thought I was pretty sure it was Joe Cordina, but maybe not because Joe Cordina was missing in action for a minute.
Yeah, because remember he lost to was it Kakachi?
Yeah,
and then he was supposed to get Shakur.
Mark Chamberlain. Let me see.
And then
was that at lightweight?
Yeah, he moved up and he was supposed to fight Shakur at 135.
Okay.
But then I don't remember Shakur got injured or something like that. And then that's how Shakur ended up fighting Padley. If I'm not mistaken, maybe something could be off with that.
Padley, we know why he ended up fighting Shakur.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's Schofield. I'm sorry. Schofield pulled out. Right. Sorry. Schofield pulled out, but Shakur was supposed to fight Cordina.
He was supposed to fight him at 130. He called out Joe Cordina at 130, and at the end of the day, when Cordina had just had a fight, he got back with Shakur, from what I heard, a week later. And then that's when Shakur moved up. And also at the same time, Oshaki was calling out Shakur at the same time too.
Right.
He moved up and missed weight by 1 pound, all that bullshit. Joe
Right.
Cordina and Oshaki wanted to smoke from Shakur at 130 then. So
Yeah, but that was at 130, but Cordina was going to move up. So I'm looking at it here. It said Joe Cordina they were supposed to fight on October 2024. So you're right.
Shakur?
That happened at 130, but the second time that I'm referring to is when Joe Cordina was going to fight Shakur, not last year, but the year before, 2024, and that's when Shakur was going to be for his WBC 135 title. It was going to be a Riyadh, but Shakur hurt his hand. And he had to pull out.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he hurt out. He hurt himself, and then the next fight was going to be Floyd Schofield. So this happened before Floyd Schofield.
Why are y'all still talking about this?
I'm trying to make sure that I'm not tripping with Patty. Matter of fact, I do remember because that's what Riyadh and Frank Warren was pushing Thunder Chamberlain as getting a title shot for the WBO.
That's the same time that him and Padley were fighting. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I'm positive that Patty upset Chamberlain from his title shot against.
And was supposed to fight Dennis Berinchik though.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And then that opened it up for Keyshawn to get the title shot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm positive of that.
Right. Because I know at the time I definitely know, right. But I don't remember. Well, I don't know why I don't remember Cordina and Shakur about to fight at 35. I don't know why that's slipping me.
Yeah. So many moving parts. Boxing is the hardest sport to keep up with. It's like there's so many moving parts, no set schedule. So
also on that card, we got the return of this woman right here, Miss Elif Nur Turhan.
Yeah,
she is 12-0. How many knockouts does Elif have? 8 knockouts, y'all.
Too much sauce.
Jeez. And she's fighting Taylor Genson. She's 8-1 with 3 knockouts. Look, this is about to be a schmurder. It's about to be a murking going on because look, Genson just ain't like that. If you saw Elif Turhan beat down
Beatrice Vieira, oh my Lord.
Y'all already know what time it is, and they said that the thing really is Elif has a amateur, like she has a pedigree, a background, and she can actually box. This woman just throwing bombs, like she's like, fuck boxing, we about to fight.
I felt bad, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, I need to see them test results because the way she was beating on Beatrice, I said no. And that's where everybody I said no. I believe in her, but if I'm Beatrice, I gotta see something. Wada, USADA, something.
It's a little mannish going on over there, and then just her whole disposition. I'm a fan, but I'm more of a fan of Caroline. But we gonna see it.
So what you think? You buy into her ducking Caroline? I'm sorry, Caroline ducking her. That's what.
No, because Caroline did call her out.
I agree. I don't think she's ducking her either.
Now, it's questionable if Caroline was ducking Beatrice before this, but apparently maybe not.
Yeah, they say that too.
Yeah, apparently maybe not though, because this chick just whooped the snot out of Beatrice, and Caroline definitely called her out. Caroline's been calling Terry Harper out, and I think
I was just about to say that when you were done.
Yeah, I think they're fighting next. So,
you think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, because Terry, Terry's also on MVP now too.
Yeah,
she's been on MVP before.
Caroline.
Yeah. I think I saw somewhere some tweet. Like you said, so much going on daily, but I'm pretty sure I saw Terry Harper say that she'll fight. She'll finally fight because she's been ducking. She has been ducking.
I was gonna say that too. I feel like Terry has been. I like Terry Harper, but I feel like when it comes to Caroline, I don't think she really wants that pressure. To be honest, that's just me though.
Look, them walls and closed in. She done got trapped into the MVP room with all them girls and getting trapped up on that platform. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Shout out to Jake again for that. And Nikisa. The last person I'll say on that card, because I'm not familiar with the rest of these, and again, this is going to be a busy weekend, but Leo Atang will be returning 3-0. Probably has 3 knockouts. Yep. And he'll be fighting a gentleman, Amine Buchetta. So That dude's 9-17. So there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Next card. Now we getting somewhere. Now
May I ask you about
Sure.
that card though? Okay. I wanted to ask you how you feel about Brandon Adams and Aguiarco, if I pronounce his name right. What they call him, Black is he? No, he's not Black Panther. Black Panther is Ishmael Davis. He's Black Lightning, right? Aguiarco.
I'm not sure. Aguiarco. I'm gonna
He
have
just
to
fought-
look at him.
Yeah, he just fought Ishmael Davis, and it was like the two black superheroes.
Oh
with Black Panther and Black-
yes.
Yeah. I thought he lost that fight. I'm not going.
I
I thought he fought
lost.
Davis.
I was
won.
about to say I got Brandon Adams if that's him.
I'm telling you,
And I
me
like
too.
Brandon Adams. I'm a
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good one, but I'm leaning toward Brandon Adams. That's going to be a good one though. Yarko's undefeated too, so he's going to have to be trying to keep that O. But I'm kind of leaning towards Brandon Adams in this one.
Yeah, Brandon Adams is about to probably dog walk Aguiarco.
You go dog walk? Ooh.
Yeah, because the thing is, I like Ishmael Davis though, and I think he's actually a good boxer. But Brandon be banging,
Yeah.
and he got a chin, and you know, like
Yeah.
I mean, Aguiarco might come with something. He is a nice boxer, but he wasn't nicer than Aguiarco. I mean, than Ishmael Davis. So
Yeah, I kind of thought Ishmael Davis edged it out, but it was a good fight
I
though.
think so for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, did you catch back to the women? My bad. We're in the Caroline Dubois weight class, right? It was just lightweight, right?
Mhm.
Did you catch Stephanie Hahn and Holly Holmes?
Of course.
How you feel about that?
How do I feel about that fight or the outcome?
I mean, I thought Stephanie Hahn won. I ain't no hater, but I don't really care for Stephanie Hahn. I feel like she was a beneficiary of a robbery in her last fight before
She
that.
was, because that girl
But-
that Spanish girl did beat.
Yeah. Angel something, but I
I
was.
expected Holly to look a little bit better. I'll say that.
Yes, me too. I was hurt, but I was not my dog Holly, man.
Yeah,
that's all I want to say. I was just hurt.
But I will say though, shout out to Stephanie Hahn because she did step up a little bit.
Yep.
Compared to that last fight, right?
Oh yeah.
She looked a little bit better. I think she felt like she had something to fight for. She did.
Yeah.
But
Police. Police.
yeah, don't nobody was
ain't nothing wrong. Nah, ain't nothing wrong. Tierra Brown, police too, yo. Tierra Brown. I like it. I rock with Tierra Brown.
I thought she wasn't anymore. I thought she used to.
I don't think she is anymore. No.
Yeah.
She was, yeah.
Han is still a policeman.
I don't think either one of them are anymore.
I think Han still is. They said she
Really?
trains self-defense
Okay.
for the police department still. So yeah. But no, what I think about Stephanie Hahn, I think Caroline's about to whoop her ass.
Yeah. I think it's
And I can't wait.
Caroline and Elif Nurturan at the top of that division as far as the belt holders, right? Because we have Terry Harper, Elif Nurturan, Caroline Dubois, and who would you say? Stephanie Hahn, right?
Stephanie Hahn.
Yeah, so I think Caroline and Elif are the top two, in my personal opinion.
I think
I'm rooting for Caroline, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I wouldn't put no money on that. Caroline and Elif? Oh no, I'm not.
It's gonna be scary.
I'm not putting money on that one.
Look, I'm gonna be clenching the seat on that one. Like,
telling you.
wait a minute. Woo. But again, if Caroline called her out, she must see something, or she feels confident, and I'm confident. I'm gonna roll with it. Tay
All right.
Brown, how you doing, Queen?
She got that woman from Turkey, boy. She could squabble, boy. She got some squabble with that gobble,
He
boy.
got some scraps.
I'm telling you.
She's like banging, like woo.
I'm telling you.
Who else? Oh yeah, I was going on to the
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. My bad.
to the thing. No, you fine. You fine. Here we are. One of the other huge to me fights.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Dr. Boxer Talk because you're one of the few channels that's actually had Abbas Barau on your channel.
I appreciate it.
Man.
I appreciate it.
And it was a good interview. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. But now, the card though, we'll go to the card because I like to do the main bout last, right?
Okay. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, and the card I like for sure. Now, yeah, a lot of these guys though I don't know. I'll do this one first. Giovanni Santillan is returning. He will be fighting at 154 weight division, super welter, facing Courtney Pennington.
Mm-hmm.
You might know who Courtney Pennington is.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Yeah, I seen him before. Yep.
Courtney is 17, 11, and 3 with 7 knockouts. He's been stopped 4 times.
So has.
Okay. But
So has.
Giovanni is 34-1, 34 and 1 loss with 18 knockouts, and he's been stopped once. We know he was stopped by one Brian Norman Jr. And I was telling people the next 2 fights he had, he did not look good to me at all. And maybe he's still a little shaken. I don't know, but he definitely is not the dog that he was before this. Because if y'all remember, he dog walked
Rocha, yep.
And he was expected to win that WBO interim that night against Brian Norman. It's just that B stepped in and did his thing, but he is not.
Shout out to B Norman.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hometown too. Now it was in Santillan's hometown too, San Diego.
Daddy in his living room.
Come on now, all in your crib with it.
After that though, Giovanni fought Frederick Lawson and Angel Gabriel Beltran Villa. Right, he did not look good at all. So now here we are. He's about to fight Courtney Pennington. I just gave you guys that man's record. Surely this is the fight just for him to look good. I'm just saying. I didn't realize Giovanni was 34. I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah, I thought he was a little younger as well.
Definitely.
This is debut at 154, right? This would be his debut?
Yeah, this is his debut.
I think I missed his last fight, but I saw his fight against against Frederick Lawson, I think. Or maybe I missed the Frederick Lawson one and I saw both. I know I missed one.
Frederick Lawson, and you know what Frederick Lawson looked
like. Virgil Ortiz.
Do you know what he looked like? It was worse.
I bet.
For Frederick Lawson. So imagine him barely beating Frederick Lawson. But then that was right on the coattails of the fight with Brian Norman. Let me see on that fight. He was a welter in the Beltran fight. So this is his debut at super welter.
Okay.
Giovanni Santillan. Yeah. So also on that card, next that I like and I'm looking forward to, one, Mr. Rohan Polanco, and he will be fighting Christian Gomez. This actually should be a very good fight.
I don't think I know Christian Gomez.
I had to do some film on him because I was truly curious. Now the guy, he can box. I've seen times where he can move around a little bit.
Okay.
As far as upper body movement, slipping, but the thing is he has an equalizer, and that is this man. He got power. He does not do well going back, but if he can land something, he absolutely has a chance of as the hell out. No, the records are 17-0 for Polanco, 10 knockouts.
Yep.
It has him listed as 5'10", and then it has Christian Gomez listed as 5'7", and I don't think I believe that. But he's 23-6 with 1 draw, but he got 21 knockouts.
Oh, big puncher.
He's a big puncher. He's been stopped twice. Once by Isaiah Lucero and Danielle Evashira. So yeah, that one.
Maybe I seen him fight and I just don't remember. Like maybe as like an opponent for somebody, but I don't think so. Like I know, like no disrespect to Pennington, but I only know him because I remember him fighting Conwell early on. I believe Charles Conwell, if I'm not mistaken. He lost to Charles Conwell, and I remember him fighting somebody else, but I don't remember him for anything good, I guess. But I know I seen him fight at least twice.
Charles.
So I always remember the name because it reminds me of
he sure did.
I used to watch Chad Pennington.
2019 he did.
He fought Charles Kama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
So LW is saying Top Rank. Yeah, I remember this. Was trying to make Xander versus Santion, and I was gonna be pissed if Xander took that fight.
Yeah,
but Xander vetoed to unify. Yep, with Balrao. Salute to Xander on that. Yeah, because it would have it really would have been a bad look having the guy move up for your first fight against Xander.
Right.
And the guy has looked horrible his last 2 fights. So
right.
Let me see. Yeah, he did. That's the fight. If you want to go see Gomez,
okay,
go watch him versus Giazov. Oh, okay. Good fight.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Maybe I saw that.
That was on Canelo Bivol. He's saying,
okay, I definitely saw it then. If it was on the Cinnamon and Bivol card, of course.
Yeah, him. They was getting off.
Yeah,
More Giazov really looked good, but yeah, he definitely got crazy pop to me.
Yeah, they got to give my boy Chakram his title shot, man.
Hell yeah!
Rest in peace to his daughter.
And look, now LW could go through all these names. You can probably go through some of the names on this card too that I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with Yuri Sindino or Etundi William. I'm not. Let me
pull it up. This is a Xander Barao card.
Let
me check it out.
There's a whole bunch. Jesus, that man got 5 names. Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of the rest of these guys.
Okay.
Surely they're Puerto Rican fighters.
Got 5 names. Who got 5 names?
Carlos Jamil De Leon Castro.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I see it now.
It's really 4 names, but I'm like,
yeah. We ain't got time.
Hey, the messenger, how are you doing?
Oh, Juanma Jr. is going to be on that card at prelims.
Oh, yeah, Juanma Lopez Jesus. Okay, yeah. Versus Connor Russell. I don't know that last name. Gold. Gold. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not familiar with none of the rest of the names on this one.
I do know Yuri Cedeno.
Oh, that's the one I was saying, Yuri Cedeno.
Okay. Yeah, I know him.
Okay, yeah. I've seen his face.
Right.
I don't recall him fighting, though.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm looking at his record. No. Good Lord, no. Yeah, he's fought in America.
Yeah.
Since about 2023, so I probably have seen him. I'm just not familiar.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. It says he fought on the Abdullah Mason Nakatia card, so I definitely saw him.
I must have probably seen him too, but
yeah, of course.
It's not sticking out for me. So then we can go on to the main bout, though, because I'm very interested in who you have, because you're a pretty fair guy.
Yeah, I'm torn. I think. Because Abash Barao, like you said, he was on the channel, so I got some loyalty there. I just feel like that was dope for him to come through on the channel and have an interview. But I also interviewed Xander Zayas. That was on site at an event I attended.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I like them both.
MVP card, yeah.
Right. Yeah, on the MVP card, right. Yep. I think Xander has the edge. I think he's more skilled. But Abash Barao, man, the Togolese German fighter, he's phenomenally willed. And I'm sure that you heard that he betting on himself. And I think that's fire. Like, he decided not to re-sign with his promoter, and he's going into this fight as a free agent. So that's dangerous. If he loses, oh yeah. So he's fully betting on himself, and I think that's very admirable. So because of all that stuff, I'm rooting for Abash. But if I'm not putting money on this, but if I had to, I would favor Xander. I think his height and they have a familiarity with each other, which plays in both their hands from being sparring partners. But I think Xander. I think his footwork is going to be a little too good. His height is going to be a little too much in his range. I think he's going to be able to keep Abash Barao on the outside enough to edge out. I'll say like an 8-4 Xander. 160, 112, something like that. Yeah. I think be like
the thing is, you got a pretty good record for picking.
I appreciate it.
You do.
I appreciate it.
But I've been saying it from before.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say it to him now. I'm rocking. I'm rocking with Abbas. I
That's
picked
what
him
I'm talking
to see
about.
his fight. I'm a rock, and then I don't got the fight pool this season, so I'm free. In
Okay.
some of these fights, I ain't making picks, but this one, um, okay. So you said the height. It looks like, and I don't know if this is for sure,
Mhm.
but it has Abbas at 5'9.5", and it has I thought Xander was a little taller. It has Xander at 5'10".
Really?
Yeah,
I'm 5'11". Xander was, when I met him, he was a little taller than me.
that's what I
I
said.
see.
I thought he was
Yeah,
taller.
I see Xander at 6, at least 5'11 and a half. You know, I'm a strong 5'11. I'm not one of those that's like, oh, some people say I'm 6 foot, so I'm a solid 5'11. He was a little bit taller than me, so I give him at least 6 foot. Maybe 5'11. Maybe, you know, maybe I was just happy to be there, and maybe I was bent down with the camera. I don't know, but
Nah,
you see taller than me.
I can't see you doing that.
Oh yeah, I don't
I
think
just
so either.
want the
But
truth. He got a boss for a split decision. Man, I ain't alone in this.
a basketball, I like that. No, I hope you're right. Hey, I'll be ecstatic. I hope I'm wrong. This one, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, I
Here's
feel
my
like
thing. I think, okay, so I agree with you though. The footwork, the ability to keep guys outside on the jab, with the jab, I should say, because Xander has a very nice jab. But one, Abbas knows how to get inside as well. He
yes, he
knows how
does.
they're both fluid in
Fact.
different senses, right? Um I want to say Xander is fluid, like with the footwork up, right? Boss is like wholly fluid to me.
Mm.
I the high guard. I know Xander's gonna get through that, but other men have absolutely got through that guard on a boss, and he takes punches well. He's very durable.
Yep.
Um,
Facts.
he knows how to work his jab and feet to get inside though, and he also does this. He'll come around. I don't really want to say it's like a C step, but he does kind of step around and he works his way inside, right?
Yeah, as Jonas tell us, he got all up in there.
All up in there, right?
All in his chest.
But I wouldn't even. I would put. I would definitely put Xander over Yoenis.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
when I did my film study on Abbas and Yoenis, I almost said I saw similarities, but I still picked Abbas over him because I said it's the work rate. Abbas is a freaking workhorse, and I said if Tellez did not have the work rate, if he didn't up his, he ain't beating Abbas, and lo and behold, he didn't. So the thing for me also, why I think Abbas could pull this off, he has a high punching value. So does Xander. But Abbas is really like touch. Anything I see open, I'm a touch. Where Xander, I don't think his volume is as high. He has a high volume, but he ain't touching. This sounds crazy, but he ain't touching like Abbas.
Right.
Another thing, what else did I felt like it's something else with Abbas. Xander can get pulled into an inside game. We know that is Abbas's wheelhouse.
Yep.
He's gonna be pressing, which is his game, so he's gonna be used to. And we know Xander can fight off the back foot. Like, I got Abbas though. I'm just
That's what I'm talking about. I love to hear it. That's gonna give me some more things to think about between now and Saturday. Good Lord willing. So,
okay. See, he's bringing up a decent point, and like when you think about Jorge when he fought Jorge Perez.
Jorge Garcia Perez. Yep.
Because that's the first time I've seen Xander clinching like that. And that's another thing too. They're both good body punchers, Xander and Abbas, right?
Yep.
So
I big. You see him? You see? I said he looked huge too. Like throughout the training camp and build up.
About Xander?
Yes, I'm talking
that
about.
Dude, look, I've been saying for weeks. Why does he look like a light heavyweight?
I was about to say that. He need to go fight David Morrell and Hot Rod and them.
He was bigger than Troy Isley, and I was like,
yeah,
there's something wrong with this picture. This dude is huge. Huge.
Big as
But
hell.
then I seen some pictures of Abbas training.
Yep.
He put on a little bulk too,
Yep.
especially in the arm area. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully his tank, which he never seemed to have no tank issues, but
Right.
do you feel like Xander had was, I don't want to say gassing, but he was a little winded fighting Jorge?
Jorge, I felt like that a bit. I feel like he
Yeah.
kind of, but and this is me. Maybe I'm giving him an excuse, but I thought it was just because he was at that time he was the youngest. Well, he became the youngest active champion in the male side at that time. When he became, so I just felt like maybe it was a big stage, big moment. That's how I felt. I felt it was more of like the moment than it was like conditioning or something like that. But we definitely go see because he look big now. So I hope we'll see.
Better,
Like you said, the Bass is gonna test it. So
he better make weight. That's all I can say.
he better. If oh man, hey.
Somebody did say though, Xander's gonna be in Puerto Rico and and I'm like, that's a lot of times a hard fight for people returning
homecoming,
home.
a big fight, unification.
Yeah, and then look at I picked me and you picked Pero over Subriel.
Come on now.
So again, it's not a shoe in or given just because he's gonna be at home and those judges, because no.
And I mean, and his opponent, right? Like you just said, Abbas Barao, he upset Tellus. That wasn't in Germany or Togo. That was in Orlando, which has a huge Hispanic, community. So he was away. Abbas is used to.
He's a road
warrior, right? So.
Yep. So
I don't think that's going to impact it at all. I'm now, obviously, if it goes to like decision or something like that, the judges may do some funky stuff. But as far as the fighter's mentality, I don't think that might even galvanize Abbas, to be honest.
I can agree with that. If it goes to decision, odds are that it will go towards Xander. But like you said too, Abbas has a very good will, and I think he understands the assignment. I'm away from home. This is how old is he? He's 31. Xander's 23. This is my shot. This is it. So he gonna put it all out on the line, I think. And I'm with you, 2 cents. This is gonna be a very competitive and good fight for sure. Right?
Yeah.
So on to the next and the last. Woo-hoo.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, this one is.
This is the one. I mean, actually, you know what? Both of them carrying about the same weight for me. I mean, except for the fact that this whole card is nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And I've already talked about this fight before, but, I don't mind covering a little bit more because now we also have the undercard, and I don't know that I had it then, but working our way up from the bottom. This is Jarrell Miller versus Kingsley Eben.
That's right. He is fighting on this card. I forgot about that.
Yes, sir. Did you see? So you didn't see the weigh-in? I mean, not the weigh-in.
No, I was at work. I missed it. But I remember I saw Kingsley Eben a couple of days ago say, well, everybody's gonna say, especially at heavyweight, but you said, man, I'm putting Miller to sleep.
That's a lot of booty to put to sleep. Look, why the hell? I don't want to ruin it for you. Because you got to go watch this press conference.
Oh, it's crazy.
Aspects of it, yes.
I saw a clip of the main event, Teofimo talking crazy, but I didn't see anybody else.
Oh, all I'm going to speak to is just the shape of Jarrell Miller. Shame.
Oh, Lord.
I need a bell. Shame. Shame. Why this man got hips that don't lie? Why he built like a woman about the? I was like, dude, the last time we saw Jarrell, I think he fought Ruiz, right? Was that the last time?
That's a lot. Yeah, I think so. The draw, right? Well, he should have won, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think he won.
Yeah,
but he
that was his last fight.
Kind of whittled down a little bit into a shape. He came in at 305 in that fight.
Okay.
All his fights previous to that 330, basically, or higher, right? This dude gonna be 345, 50 pounds. I swear to God, and it's all in his hips. It's bad. I was like, when he got up and walked around that table, I said, oh, shit. Oh, but I do still. I like Kingsley Eben.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too.
Before I saw the weight, I think I thought Kingsley had a chance. I don't know now, dude.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of weight. That's gonna weigh on you. He gonna lean on you. Oh man.
And it's just more to you because clearly, if you're putting on that much around the hip area, that means your center mass is also. I mean, you hitting each other in the head though, and it's heavyweights, but it's still more to get through, more blubber stuff to get.
Come on now. Yeah. That's crazy. I gotta go back and watch it now. I have something to do. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
After this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and get through this for you then, because I.
Oh no, take your time. Take your time. I'm not in a rush.
Kingsley, I really wanted to see win, but it's looking like Jarrell Miller might got that. Who did you have picked? Maybe before I
had Miller before. But
did you?
Yeah, but now
he's
he bringing in another person. I'm definitely picking.
Oh man,
what?
It's like 2.5 people.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm not. I'll be honest. Like, I think Miller's funny and stuff like that, but I'm not the biggest Miller fan, to be honest. So
me neither.
Yeah, I'll be pulling for Kingsley, but yeah, I'm leaning towards Big Baby.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping Kingsley could do it, but I'm not convinced no more.
Yeah.
Next one, Carlos Adames versus Austin Williams.
I forgot Ammo and Adames is on this.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, because 3 of these fights on this card are for championship titles. This one in particular for the WBC World Middle.
Yep.
Do you want to tell people who you got in this one? I got to use the restroom.
Okay. No, I don't mind. Yeah. For me on this one, this is interesting, but I just think Ammo Williams is out of his depth. I think no disrespect to Austin Ammo Williams, Texas brethren. They're in Texas, but I think Carlos Adames, I think he's gonna be too much. I think he's just gonna be just too much of everything. You know, Carlos Adames, in my personal opinion, was robbed of a victory against Hamza Shiraz. You know, fighters fight, judges judge. So it's not Shiraz's fault that he was a beneficiary of a robbery, but it was a draw, but it was a robbery. Carlos Adames, a WBC belt holder, he won that. You know, a Dominican belt holder. So I just think he's gonna be too slick. He's gonna be too active. Ammo Williams is known to kind of, you know, his energy has a drop off, you know, tends to gas out. Carlos Adames is just, if he can handle Hamza Shiraz, you know, I just think that in the likes of those, I just think Carlos Adames is going to be too much for him. Ammo Williams is still a little green. He's bounced back since he lost to Shiraz, but and he looks straight. You know, he looks like a contender, but he doesn't look like. Unfortunately, I haven't seen anything that'll make me feel like he belongs at the championship level. And shout out to him. 160 is a good division to be in. It doesn't have the most depth or most parity. It's very top heavy, right? You got the WBC champion Adames, WBA champion, the oldest champion in all of boxing, Erislandy Lara, and then you got the Genebek PED popping weight bullying cheater who was an IBF and WBO champion. I just feel like Ammo can't hang with any one of those guys, to be honest, in my personal opinion. So I just feel like 160 is a good division to be in. Could I see Ammo and Callum Walsh? Yeah. Can I see, I don't know, Ammo and somebody? I don't know. But Ammo and against any of the belt holders, I just don't see him.
Me neither.
Yeah, I just don't see him.
I heard you. And thank you very much.
No problem.
So you do have Adames.
Yeah, by stoppage. I got him stopping him.
Man, I think so too.
Yeah.
And once you watch the presser, maybe you'll have the same fit, even more. It'll be stronger because I just don't. Even going back to Austin's last or Ammo, you know. I think I watched Patrice Volney on your show, right?
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like, and I'm starting to wonder about him and Coach Cunningham and their. I just, yeah, and it always seems like he has some mental things going on.
Yeah.
we have not. Surely, too, El Bronco's gonna come back. Adamas is gonna come back, maybe with a little bit of vengeance because of what happened with the Shiraz situation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has enforcers then, huh?
Yeah,
That
but I
was
was gonna
last
say,
night.
but he's been out for a while, so
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, oh yeah. He probably gonna come try to make a statement. I forgot that was his
yeah.
last fight. I was thinking he had one between. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't think he had one.
No, he
You're
hasn't.
right.
Remember, because Janabek had been calling him out, and he was on vacation every freaking where. So yeah, he kept showing up like, "Where's Waldo?" But he wasn't answering that call. But yeah, that was in February of last year, so it's going to be a full year. Actually, the 22nd, so it'll be just some days over a year. So I got Adames, and I also think that he's possibly going to stop Ammo. Ammo probably will start out strong, and then he's about to get outboxed and punched on at the end of the day, I do believe.
Yeah.
100%. I don't see how, girl, I don't either. And I know you saw, because I saw you in the chat. I seen Bella in the chat. I know you seen that mental thing I'm talking about with that kid. I'm just like,
yeah, I got to go watch it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know you go watch it. Hey,
yeah, oh yeah.
How you doing, fam? Go ahead.
Yeah, I like Austin. I like him. I like Austin. Ammo, like you said, I like him, but I can't see him. Yeah, I just don't see it.
I don't see him being a
champion. Contender. I see him a contender, but champion.
No, I don't.
Yeah, like him and Callum Walsh. That's a good fight. Both at 160. Ammo and who? Give me another one. Shane Mosley Jr. or something. Like I could see them. Having great. I'll even say great fights. See him having good fights, great fights maybe, but I just feel like there's just such a clear gap between Adames, Janabek, and even Lara, and the other.
I don't even know we're gonna see that man come back, are we?
Who, Janabek?
Yeah, especially at 160.
Yeah, go ahead and strip him. He didn't even get stripped.
Yeah, I think they should strip him, but it was excuse me, earlier when I was talking about Khalil Cole, I also meant to talk about the fact that, and I was saying he needed to move up. He came in 8 pounds overweight. Well, Janabek, I don't know. I'm sure people didn't forget that man passed out on his way to the scale. Who was that? He was about Mikhailovich or something.
Yep, Andre Mikhailovich. They forgot. They only remember when it's you know what time it is.
Right. And then we just saw Cameron Smotherman, which is still UFC, but these guys, they got to move up. And I don't know how. I do know how Janabek possibly stayed down there because he popped dirty for some of the things.
Meldonium.
Thank you. I'm saying so. It's move up. Like
move up. He's scared though. That's not. I mean, to me,
he wants to bully that. But you know who I think? Who I think would have whooped his ass?
Who that?
At 160.
Who? Adames?
No. Man, that would have been a good fight, but no.
Oh, I know. Oh, yo, Diablo. I already know.
El Diablo.
I had to think about it for a little bit.
Over
everybody. Yeah.
Boy, let's go.
Yeah, I like that. That'd be a hell of a statement. If Yoli Hernandez can get to him, ooh.
I think the only one he said he wouldn't fight is Adames because they're both Dominican, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that works out, but other than that, I probably have him over Adames too. He called out though. Didn't he call out Janabek? He sure did.
Yeah, I think Yoli will fight him, like you said, besides maybe with the exception of Adames. But I know Adames wouldn't fight Lara. Yoli said he wouldn't care for Adames. Yoli's
actually, you know what? Did he call out Adames at his? I know you saw that his fight. It was like really obscure.
Oh yeah, on the little I don't know where it was. What was the broadcast?
He did call out Adames though.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot about that.
I'm wrong.
I think it was on. Wasn't it on like a Sunday too? It was on like a Sunday.
Yeah, it was some obscure day in an obscure arena where nobody was, and it was that crazy.
I was actually down here at my home state. It was in Florida. I think it was in Kissimmee.
Was it?
Yeah, I think I was thinking about going, but then it was on a Sunday and I had some stuff to do. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think so. I think his last fight was in somewhere in Kissimmee. Might have been the Hard Rock.
Okay, let me see.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Okay, you look it up. I'm gonna go on. the next fight for that
Yep.
title fight. It was in Kissimmee.
Seminole Horror. Yeah, I remember I was gonna try to go, and then
Okay.
I can't remember why I didn't go. I don't remember.
Hey, shout out to you. And definitely shout out to El Diablo because he on Demon Thing.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah, I like
really
that.
don't like, but man, that boy got something. Got something. So the second title bout will speak to WBC World Feather that is vacant. It'll be Bruce Shushu Carrington, who is 16-0 with 9 knockouts, and he will be facing one Carlos Castro, 30-3 with 14 knockouts. He has been stopped once by a Brandon Figueroa.
Yep, Brandon Figueroa.
Yeah.
What's his last fight? His fight, I know he fought Fulton. Was that 2 fights ago? Who he fought since then? He fought somebody.
That was his last fight, and that was in 2024. So it's gonna be
his last fight was Fulton. Remember, he dropped Fulton.
Yeah, he did. It was a 10-rounder versus this is going to be a 12, obviously for the title. So, that fight. I'll go first this time since you covered me.
Oh, please go ahead, do your thing.
Stephen Fulton, excellent boxer. I mean, not Fulton. Jeez Louise. Hold on, Dr. Boxing Tub. Hold on. Oh, I tried it. Here we go. There we go. I'm like,
we back? Okay.
Yeah. Did my thing drop or did you just drop off?
I think I just dropped off.
Oh, okay.
Because I have you on my phone. You were still good for me.
Oh yeah, your phone. Yeah. Phones don't like, yeah. So shoot.
No. I'm on my computer, but I'm saying I'll watch you on my phone and you're still good. So I think it was just me.
Okay, it's still probably restream.
Yeah.
So just when I thought she was okay again.
Or could just be my, I'm in Florida, hey. If the wind blow too hard, they'll knock me off.
Well, my internet was out all day yesterday. So Bruce Shushu Carrington, very, very, very good boxer. Like, I think he's a very beautiful boxer. Yes, it's arguable that he lost to someone he just fought. Not
Haita.
No, and some people felt the way about Haita. I thought he beat Haita.
Oh, you talking about Suleiman Sagawa?
Yeah. Last year. So
yeah,
yeah. And I know he's been calling out Rafael Espinoza, which I don't see Shushu win, y'all. I just don't. I love Shushu, but I don't see it. Anyway.
Leave El Divino alone. I'll tell you that. you better go ahead.
The dimensions alone just scream run.
Hey. You better leave Espinoza alone. That goes for Shushu, in a way. I don't care. Whoever's in the way, they get smoked. My personal opinion. I got Espinoza over everybody.
So with this one though, I don't know, to be honest. I would love to say Shushu. But like you said, we did see Carlos Castro. Even though maybe I'm feeling a little bit differently today about Fulton than I did when he was fighting Castro, even though he had just lost anyway. But clearly the dude, he got some pop. We know he could box, Carlos Castro, right? So I just think it's going to be a good fight. I'll be honest, I'm not a Shushu supporter like that. I like Shushu, and I do believe he is a beautiful boxer. I just know he don't have he has knockouts, but I know sometimes he don't seem to have pop like that. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know who. I'm gonna give it to Shushu by unanimous decision, but anything can happen. I'll just
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts, Doc?
I'm with you on the path to victory with the UD. But I think that Shushu, and maybe I'm being a little too hard. I'm kind of like you. I'm not the biggest fan of Shushu, but I do like him. I find myself rooting for him often. But I think that his performances, Suleiman Sagawa, that's tough. Top 10 opponent at the time he fought him. I believe that was his first top 10 opponent, if I'm not mistaken, that he fought when he fought him. So I was like, okay, that's a tough fight, and it definitely looked tough. Some people had him losing. I thought he edged it out, but it wasn't a great, strong victory, right? And then Haita, I thought was another tough fight. So once again, Shushu not looking the best didn't really surprise me or disappoint me. But I do think at this point, when you're doing things like you said, calling out Inoue, 2-time undisputed champion, undefeated pound for pound, there's all-time great. You calling out Espinosa, undefeated, who I personally believe is the best at 126, excuse me. And then you got guys like Angelo Leo, there's an IBF champion, all WBA champion. You say you want to fight them too. It's just you have to start looking good. And I think that Castro, you should look good against him. But is he going to? I don't think he's going to look particularly great. So I think he should stop him. And for me, he needs to stop him, but I think it's going to be I think it'll be UD.
So, yeah, okay.
Like 7-5. I'm thinking like 7-5, like 115, 113.
Look, we look, because TD's from New York. He love. Shout out to you, TD. We're not being toxic, sir.
He said Shushu hate is crazy. I ain't hate no Shushu, man.
We ain't being toxic, sir. Now, Bella, I hope we can see that, because this man is serious about fighting Inoue. He's serious about fighting Rafael Espinosa. I totally forgot about Angelo Leo. Like, we're talking about some moves as heavy hitters. So
that was it KO of the year candidate Angelo Leo against Venado Lopez.
Like I'm saying, these are some heavy hitters, and you can box, but again, it just takes once to get hit, which is the same thing I was saying about.
Like you said, he can box, but I don't know I don't know if he's trying to prove something when he's in there or what, but it seems like he's too willing to get hit, and he gets hit too much, and he's not, like you said, he doesn't have enough pop to be doing.
Get people up off of you.
Get him out of there or get him off. Yeah. Even what was the fight that he had on the Barrios, on the, was it the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson card? He fought Dana Coolwell, I think, from Australia.
Yeah, Dana Coolwell.
Yeah, that was
right after Sagawa.
After Sagawa, like, you're supposed to look great. You see, and I don't even feel like he looked great then. So I like Shushu, but I don't know. I feel like, unfortunately for Shushu, I feel like he might be woofing a little bit. You know, I don't know if he's really. I mean, somebody don't believe in him. I don't know. Maybe his team doesn't believe him as much as he believes himself, or Top Rank doesn't. Like, I don't know. I don't see them.
Why do you say that though? He hasn't gotten some of the fights that he's been calling for, because this is his first title shot, right?
Right. So I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think there's a reason for that. I don't think, because I don't think Espinosa's ducking him. I don't think Angelo Leo's I don't think these guys are. I don't think Fulton was ducking him. Now Fulton did move up and fight Foster, but
then it's like he almost was like,
right.
I'm gonna fight Oshaki.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So.
And you know what? Thinking of, because you were talking about Hayta. Now y'all, Hayta, that was his first fight in America. He had only been fighting South Africans. Now I said this the other day on somebody's channel. Shout out to the fighters over in Africa, because they're moving in leaps and bounds, but there still is a level generally, like from a Black American fighter to the African fighters who are only fighting each other. They may fight well, but I mean, they're durable though. So maybe that was the thing with Hayta, because he was kind of, brolic across the shoulder.
He was brolic, He's from like Namibia, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Or is either that or nope, you're right. Namibia,
okay. Yeah. Yep,
he sure was. So he should have he was 15-0. Like I just think I think Shushu should have did him dirty too. I'm just saying.
That's what and I can give it, like, if I want to, not if I want to, I think that's a tough fight. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, he should just run through him. But at some point, it's like, if you're not looking the best against Coolwell, you're not looking the best against Sagawa, you're not looking the best
levels.
Right. Yeah. It's like Espinosa. Stop it, man. Espinosa.
And I agree.
Man. Stop it, man.
You got a good point.
Come on now. Espinosa. Well, you better stop it, man.
Don't do that.
I
forgot about his ring. Man. Castro do got a good reach on him. I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know
didn't look at their dimensions.
I mean, just compare him to when he fought, and the way he fights when he was fighting Fulton. He got a good jab and range on him. I didn't look at their dimensions either, but
Okay.
sometimes I really hate looking at box rec for those. But
I feel
here's
you on that.
shooter 5'8",
They be tripping.
72 inches reach.
Mm.
5'9" with the 70-inch reach, so the 2 inches off.
Okay.
But it's still the style, you think how he
Right.
fights. We can see. We'll see. Let me
We'll
see.
see. I'm rooting for Shushu. I don't know. I think
the way sweepstakes girl.
the Inoue, right though, for real. I want to know, asking you, what do you think? And I know we're staying on this card. I'm gonna sidetrack a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay, so it's Shushu. I think Inoue, and granted, if we have to see how Inoue looks at 126, but he's very adamant about fighting Inoue. I don't blame you. I mean, Inoue is the guy, right? At those weight classes. But if Inoue moves up to 126, I feel like the only two people he could beat are Nick Ball for the WBA, and if Shushu wins WBC, I feel like Divino beats Inoue, Shushu, Leo, Ball. I think he beats all of them, but I don't think Inoue or Shushu would fight Espinosa. I don't think a lot of these guys would fight Espinosa, in my opinion. What do you think about that?
Okay, let's just be clear. I don't like Rafael Espinosa.
You dirty with the elbows.
Yeah, I'm still salty about what he did to Robeisy.
Robeisy with throwing the bows like Luna.
Yeah, I almost feel like y'all don't be hating on me. Look, him and fucking Fundora and Fundora's Gabby. Y'all are so just go. You can move up. I don't care what nobody says. Stuff your damn face and get up out of there, because you know what I wanted to see was Rafael and Navarrete.
I like that.
That's what I wanted to see.
I like that.
I think the style and then the length that would have been a great fight. I don't think they want to fight. I don't think they want to fight Rafael. He's dangerous.
Yeah,
he's dangerous, and to be fair to him, even with me calling him a weight bully, even with that, look, that the dimensions when guys and girls be that long, and they have the freaking leverage that they get off of them shots like them three.
That torque is go crazy.
That shit is crazy. So while Inoue is a bad mother sucker and he's a body punching fool, like.
Yeah,
all it's gonna take is a good uppercut from a grasshopper to knock your ass.
And you know he gets touched up too.
With them left hooks. It's gonna be an uppercut this time.
I don't know. Left hooks from what they call Lyft drivers. He ain't even an Uber driver. I feel like a Lyft driver is worse than an Uber driver. He got left hook from Cardenas.
Speaking of Uber drivers, Cardenas is gonna be. Oh my god. Please get Rafael up out of here, because I would love to see the fights with some of these guys that are actually small. Cardenas, I cannot wait to see this dude continue on.
Yeah,
he got power in both hands. That's a bad motor scooter too, boy. Yeah, he did him so dirty, girl. He grabbed the back of his head and was like, and the ref was just like, I was like,
yeah, I want to see Robeisy bounce back too, but I ain't gonna lie, I like El Divino. I like him. I ain't gonna lie. I like Angelo Leo too. I like Angelo Leo.
Angelo Leo.
I like him. I really like him. The only one I don't like is Nick Ball. That's a dirty some joker right there. That's a dirty joker.
I don't like him, but I respect his gangster. How about that? You know who I liked, and I liked that fight was him and Sam Goodman.
Okay.
After Sam Goodman beat Raees Salim, that's when I found out. I was like, I like
the Australian, the old Aussie.
He tough. He can box.
Sam Goodman's great.
But Nick Ball is a dirty little motor scooter.
Nuts, man. He was gosh dang booming. What's his name? Ronnie Rios. You boom, boom, boom. Like
he kicked Doheny in the
he kicked Doheny in the nuts. Kick a brother in the nuts. Come on, man.
Jeez,
you can't be slamming folks and kicking people in the nuts.
And then what he did to Ray Ford, but I blame Ray for that.
Yeah, I blame Ray for that.
But yeah, I respect his little. I respect him more than Rafael. I don't like Rafael. I just don't like him.
The reason why I don't really like Nick Ball, even despite the dirty tactics, I don't like him because I feel like if anybody else was fighting outside of Ray Ford, his next 3 fights were all super bantamweights. He was bringing people up. Like he brought up
Yeah.
TJ Doheny,
Yeah,
right? And he just got stopped at a lower weight division by Inoue, right?
that's true.
And then he fought Ronnie Rios. I think Ronnie Rios had one fight at 126, but like 4 or 5 prior to that were 122. So he was arguably a super bantamweight. And then he just fought Sam Goodman, another super bantamweight. So that's what it just gets on my nerves. Just like imagine, I don't know, any other fighter doing that. Like we complain about a fighter fighting a guy when it's like, okay, like Canelo, right? Like I know, I like Canelo, but like Canelo,
yeah, I don't know why you said that.
It's a bad example, but yeah, it's a bad example. But like Inoue, okay, so like Inoue fought, who did he fight? Ramon Cardenas. Let's use that, right?
Yes.
Inoue fought Ramon Cardenas. People say, oh well, he was ranked highly, and he was whatever. Like he was ranked highly in the WBC, was it? I believe it was. But it's like he already lost to Danny Flores. He had one loss. He was a Lyft driver. But then you're going to tell me that you're mad at Canelo fighting Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga was ranked number 1 and he was undefeated when he fought him. You see what I'm saying? Or like, let's say Gervonta. I know you're not a big Gervonta fan.
You know, nobody just wanted to see Berlanga fight. That's really
it's the wrong time to use Gervonta right now. But my point is that if Gervonta fights Lamont Roach, he's bringing him up. And he might be. I'm not saying that was a great fight. He did bring
Garcia,
him up.
Right.
Come on. Or he brought up Hector Luis Garcia, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We say that. But with Nick Ball, it's like all of a sudden we forget the rules. We forget, or it doesn't apply to, you know what I'm saying? Or even like you said with
I did not complain. I did not complain. Right. I didn't complain when Tank brought him up. Yeah, like my thing is, because my husband instilled in me that back in the day, guys used to do that. They would jump divisions, and then you remember we didn't have super and all that.
Lights and yeah, you're right.
Right. So. I know a guy could be 5 pounds heavier than you and still get his ass beat by you. So
yeah, especially at the lower weights too. Like it was like 2 pounds difference or 4 pounds or 3 pounds. No, you're right. I get it. I just like to, because you know me, I'm a stickler for. I like to be consistent. I don't mind people complaining, but don't tell me Boots has to do more, but you're cool with Virgil not even being a belt holder in 2 divisions. Like, you know, like they both have to do more.
You know, maybe I'm not being consistent. I just thought about it, but no, I am consistent. Because here's the thing: if I was getting ready to say I was complaining about like the guys fainting, yeah, because you're cutting weight, and that's clearly not where you're supposed to be. So I am consistent to that degree.
You are consistent,
but I feel like if there was a larger cushion for weight, and those guys wanted to, like, I'd be cool with that. Or if a guy wants to go up and down because he can. Lamont Roach. I love that.
Right.
I love that he's challenging himself and he's willing to go wherever.
130 to 140, that's fire.
47, if he could do it, so be it. But
yeah, he wilding. He got chill.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney. Yeah, he wilding. Right. I want to see that. But I will say that you are consistent because before I got in here, before I arrived, when I was just in the chat, you were talking about Keyshawn and the fact that he missed weight. But then you also brought up when it was appropriate, Janibek missing weight. People don't do that. Like Janibek and Keyshawn were both on top rank. They're both champions. Both had the same. Well, Janibek has IBF and WBO, but Janibek had the WBO and Keyshawn had the WBO. They both missed weight, had fights canceled. Keyshawn is the only one they talk about. Like Janibek didn't happen. Like Janibek was finally getting unification, the quote unquote boogeyman against the oldest active champion in all the boxing, not just males, not just females, all the boxing. The man missed weight before that fight, and then now he finally got it, and he popped dirty for PEDs. So you a PED popping weight bully. Nobody says nothing. No one says he should be stripped. No one says he should be reprimanded. Nobody even, like, we just gonna forget about it. Watch, you gonna come back unified champion like nothing happened. You gonna come back.
He better not. He's still gonna have to see Laura then.
I hope so. I hope Laura knock his block off.
And then we'll have a rejuvenated Bronco who just is gonna come off a knockout win over Ammo. So then maybe he'll be ready to fight.
Hey, that sounds good to me. Hopefully.
Look at my brother. Look at my brother pulling up on me. Hey, 503.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's good, doctor? I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all really got me through the end of my day running my last load, man. Y'all been up in this motherfucker talking about Big Mama cooking with the hot grease on Friday night.
Hey, I got winning sous chef on my team today.
Yeah. Doctor came in his bed.
Man.
He came in his bed cooking. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
I hate the fact that Marky had to get the boot, but you know, man, it's real hard to piss off my sister Shower. But it seemed like he was doing a good job of pissing you off, sis.
He do it on purpose, man.
Exceptional.
He's
Exceptional
himself,
job.
He's himself, but he do it on purpose. But I love Marky. He's just woo.
Yeah, he's funny. Man. The guy's
funny. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Oddfella was pro Zuffa. Man, he got Oddfella beat, man, by a long shot. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
We got Oddfella beat like a mother sucker.
yeah, but y'all been in here cooking though. I just wanted to come show y'all some love, man, and you know what I'm saying. Tap in with y'all. I was just listening to y'all before I clicked in too though, and like I say, Dr. Boxing, he been cooking, and like I agree 1,000% with what bro was just saying. Like Janabek, even right now today, motherfuckers rather talk about Subriel coming up, pop, you know what I'm saying, popping dirty, but Janabek popped dirty and got his whole fight canceled. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
just waiting for him to be returned. That's why, because they just know he gonna be back, like Doc said, unified champion.
He gonna be back, bro. Talking about people scared of him.
It's sad.
Very sad. Dog.
Yeah, it's he fuck around and get the winner of Ammo and Carlos Adames.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has been going out? But yeah.
I won't be surprised. Hey, Shawa, did you I don't know if you talked about it, but did you see that did you see the press conference?
Yes, sir. That was a hot mess.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
You know what? Yeah, because I'm gonna speak to that once we get to that fight.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Doc
hasn't seen
it. Go ahead. No, it's all right. I'm gonna catch up though. You know I'm gonna go check it out. But don't let me hold you up, please.
So let's run through these real quick then, because then the next one is a pretty big one that I've been saying this is gonna be the fight of the night. That would be Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. Keyshawn Davis 13-0, 9 knockouts. Jermaine Ortiz 22-1, 10 knockouts. I'm gonna look. Yeah, we're gonna cut straight to the work. I got Jermaine. I know Keyshawn is a bad. I really like Keyshawn's boxing. I love it. But I maybe I'm rooting for what I feel like the underdog, because I think people are underestimating Jermaine. Jermaine is a badass man. That man can fight in different styles. He's taken some losses from some great people where one of them was definitely arguable. Some people say, yeah, Loma really just edged it. I still feel like no. I feel like he has two arguable losses against Tio and Loma. And I think, I'm about sick of Keyshawn. I'm going to kick him in his ass because he's been acting like a clown. I ain't going to lie. I feel bad for Jermaine because he lost out on the ability to freaking fight for a title because Hitchens then was playing with it. Like, I got Jermaine, man.
Really?
Yeah, he got to have a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, man. He can box in different styles, too. And I don't think Keyshawn going to stop him. He talking that shit, but no. And Jermaine ain't been stopped. He ain't been stopped. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I'm rolling with Jermaine Ortiz. I like 5, that. You go. You new to the panel. You new
Sister, I love when you do these shows. I love your content. I just love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But there's a but.
I know.
I disagree wholeheartedly with you right now, sis. You are tripping. Like, get me wrong. Like, a little sympathy for Ortiz, but let's just keep it real. every big fight Ortiz has come up short. He has not been able to assert himself effectively.
That's a fair point.
Okay.
I know.
Now,
I think that.
now, I'm looking at this press conference, and I really hate to spoil it for the doctor, but
Now, do your
this
thing.
guy,
Do your thing.
now this guy is in the press conference talking about some. Well, I'm not gonna leave it up to the judges, and I'm going for the knockout, and I'm doing, bro.
As he should,
bro.
Hater.
That is a great talking point. That's definitely got fans excited, but bro, that's not your style. That's not your style, bro. It's not. So you're feeding into Keyshawn's whole fighting style because Keyshawn can counterpunch. And I think that if Ortiz comes in here and fights out of his style and tries to force a knockout, he's going to get countered. And he's going to get hurt. Because we all know, now Keyshawn been buffooning and cooning and clowning and acting a goddamn fool. And I hate to cuss on your channel. The boy been acting a goddamn, he damn near lost his mind when Andy Cruz lost over the weekend.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we showed that earlier, boy.
The boy got the. He's desperate. He's hungry, and I think the boy got something to prove. He got something to prove.
Yeah.
Once again, this goes back to what Doctor was just saying. They tried to blackball him out of boxing. They're trying to blackball him out of boxing. He literally got put on. He literally got put on his card because of the relationships he have with Shakur and with Jay Prince, and Turkey looked out for him. So this is a very dangerous Keyshawn Davis. Don't get it twisted. And I think the minute Ortiz gets countered, he's going to get hurt.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'll say this and I'll get off the mic. I have not seen Ortiz fight a guy like Keyshawn. I have not seen that. So I'm going with Keyshawn late round stoppage.
I'm not mad at you.
Man,
And
I'm not mad at that either.
Said, go ahead, Dr. Boxer Talk. Go.
Oh no, go. You go ahead.
I was gonna play what he was talking about a little bit there, but no, go ahead. By all means, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with Keyshawn as well. I have a UD. I'm hoping for a stoppage, and I do think that if anybody gets stopped, it would be Jermaine get it stopped. But I see it as a decision. I just see it kind of like what 503 said. I just think that for me though, it's not even really that, because I think that Jermaine Ortiz has been there with a stiffer competition, and I do like what 503 said, that Jermaine Ortiz seems to lose all his big fights, right? Loma, Tio. But he did beat Antonio Moran and some other guys, Jamel Herring too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or did he have a draw with Jamel Herring? I think he beat Jamel Herring, right?
Who, Jermaine?
Yeah. I think so.
He had a unanimous decision over Jamel.
Unanimous decision over Jamel Herring, right? Yeah. So I think he has kind of been in there with the stiffer competition, but Keyshawn, but like 503 said, I still agree with you. I don't think he's been in there with anybody as dynamic, or at least as dynamic and as big as Keyshawn, relative. Like you could say Loma's dynamic, of course, but and Tio's dynamic as well. But that was an ugly fight, right? That wasn't even a fight, right? There was no engagement there. So I don't think he could fight. I don't think he will fight Keyshawn like that. I think he is going to try to bring it and do what he says, and I think that's going to get him hurt. But I do want to say though, with that, I do think it's a dangerous fight, and that's why I do like it for both. With Keyshawn being kind of in limbo, being a little erratic and stuff, and I think that's what makes it dangerous, because I think Jermaine is focused. I think, like 503 said, Keyshawn is focused too. So that's why I agree that this has a potential to be fight of the night, like Shawa said, for all those reasons. I just think it could be explosive, but I do lean towards Keyshawn. I'd be surprised if Keyshawn loses. But I do want to defend Keyshawn a little bit. I'm not the biggest Keyshawn fan. I'm not saying 503 said this or Shawa. I'm just speaking in generalities here. I think that with Keyshawn, in my personal opinion, now this is me. I think that he's been getting a lot of flack for. He deserves the one missing weight and stuff like that. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get critiqued. I'm just saying I think we should critique everybody as well. But with Keyshawn, from what I see, from my perspective, he was just doing a little belt to ass dance when Andy Cruz lost, and he trolled him, right? Like we see Tank got trolled for having a draw with Lamont Roach. What's the name? Devin Haney got trolled by losing. He didn't even lose a fight where he was victimized by PED Popper and a guy that was a weight bully, right? Because he came in there with the infamous 3 pounds. So it's like we see people get trolled by their rivals, whether they fought him or not. And I understand he lost to him 4 times in the amateurs, but once again, it's like I don't hear anybody saying Virgil Ortiz has to go get it back against Ryan Garcia because he lost twice in the amateurs. I never heard that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like so Andy Cruz's whole fame as a pro was predicated off of his victories in the amateurs. We don't do that. We don't say, oh, Boots has to go get it back against Gary Anton Russell because he went 3-1 against Gary Anton Russell in the amateurs. Like Frank Martin beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs. Who cares? What about the guy that beat Floyd in the amateurs? Who cares? Or the guys, plural. Who cares? Like we care, but I feel like we just care it a little bit too much. Like I think that Andy Cruz calling Keyshawn his son, you know, his son. So it's just his son. He's saying he's his daddy. Of course, I'm gonna talk trash if someone talks trash to me. Trash talk begets trash.
Yeah,
talk.
I ain't mad
we
about
all do that. Yeah, like, I know you're not tripping. But I just see that a lot. It's like I just saw it as him just, hey man, you lost. I'm gonna point at you and laugh. You know, I don't think he's trying to steal Murataya's victory or any. I think people are just kind of, I don't know, they dragging it, man. Like when someone loses, I mean, David Benavidez talked trash to Canelo when he lost to Bud. Like that happens, man. Like, you know, because he's mad that he wasn't the one to get to beat Canelo, right? So I just think that just happens, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but maybe that's just me and my limited perspective. I don't know.
You don't know your perspective. You and 503, man. Look, I agree. And look, oh, good Lord. Yes, Bella, I did it. But you know what? 2 Cent, you onto something. And I was going to say this. He is looking a little drained, to be honest. And you were, okay, Jermaine, you were at the fight in my, was that Miami? The MVP card?
The one I went to?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Orlando.
Okay. Yeah. You were at that card, so you saw Jermaine came in overweight for that fight, if I remember correctly. Yep. And he stopped that guy. Yep. Well, I mean, really, truthfully, he's kind of looking like this a little bit to me. Hold on. We getting there.
Uh-oh. Look at those.
Gosh, she's looking. This ain't for this fight, y'all. This is not for this fight.
Okay.
This is not. But the man is looking. I do have something.
140. You look at
I do have something else I will share.
Oh bueno.
Oh boy. Here we go. So this was him. You know, this was them facing off. He busted out the belt because remember Keyshawn just had the whole belt.
For Andy Cruz. Yep.
Oh yeah. Damn it! I thought they would have the one because they had them on a mic. They had.
You see what I'm saying? Like, look at that. I know it's just the hype, but look at that. I think that's gonna.
Well, no. Look at Keyshawn's shoes. Because here's the thing: he was on Jermaine's face talking about you little. So that's why I said I thought they had the one with the mic. Jermaine did have it, but now it looks like he has it off his page. So I was looking for it, hoping.
Which we know skill pay bills still, but I just think.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's listen in to the hot mic because you couldn't even hear it during the
broadcast.
The weigh-in. Nope. Damn, I thought that would have had it too. So no, he took it off. He was calling him small. Y'all.
Keyshawn was calling Jermaine small.
Yeah, but you just seen them heels on them damn shoes. Them boots, you know, like get out of here, boy.
Yeah.
But
he got
Jermaine is looking a little peaked around the cheekies. I noticed.
You got the Lady
Gaga. And I know 5 is getting in my ass, but man, and I like Keyshawn, but maybe I'm just being a bleeding heart for real. Jermaine, I think he's been dogged, and I think he deserves that. Like I say, if he's weight drained, I don't know what to say for that. He's surely gonna get knocked out possibly, but
yeah.
I'm pulling for Jermaine, man. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Jermaine. Come on, boy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Pull on through. Look at. She was like,
I like Jermaine. I do not I like Jermaine a lot. You know,
you're just being realistic, and so is 5. I know.
Yeah, but not even just that though. I think I will be honest too. I like him, but I was upset with his approach to Teofimo. Like I just, you know, I don't really care for Teofimo. I think he's a good fighter, but you know, I don't like him with his antics. I don't really play that. You know, playing with racial stuff, and I don't really play that. But I remain objective, and as far as being in that ring, Teofimo's he's a bad boy, right?
Oh, I got some news on that one.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
we're gonna get
the way, you know, he was talking like, and I was like, man, Jermaine Ortiz is gonna be a great fight. Win or lose, is gonna be a great fight with him and Tio. And then it's like, bro, like he didn't even engage. It's like if I wanted to, I couldn't give that to you. And it's not even that he just was elusive. He was so. Like the foundation of fighting is to engage at some point, no matter what type of fighting you're doing, boxing, wrestling, karate, you have to engage a little bit. He was so out of position that even when he made Tio miss, he couldn't even counter. So to me, that was just like, I don't know. I just thought that was, I don't know. I thought that was, he disappointed me with that one. So, but you know, he bounced back since then, and shout out to Jermaine Ortiz. I still like him. Everybody has a bad day at the office or whatever. So, but yeah, that one kind of annoyed me.
And I think with the Loma fight, what it was is, he put on for sure the bulk of the beginning and middle of the fight.
Yeah.
And then Loma kind of doubled back on him. You know, like I'll be realistic about it. I'm like, shit. Yeah, he should have won that. It is what it is, but so I might have found the thing that I was looking for, but maybe not. Okay, so the main fight, obviously, we know is another banger for the weekend, and that is Shakur Stevenson versus, I was about to say Virgil Ortiz. Teofimo Lopez, man. Shakur Stevenson, 24-0 with 11 knockouts. Teofimo, 22-1 with 13 knockouts. So I've been saying that I got this 60-40 in favor of Shakur. I'm gonna have to walk that back because I do have some information. Would you like to make your pick before I give the information, or would you like to...
I will wait. Is that cheating if I wait?
No.
I'm gonna wait. I want to hear the information.
Okay.
I want to be privy to the
up
info.
until today, I don't think anybody knew unless you watch a specific channel. But I've been knowing for a little over a week that Teofimo has been working with. We know he was working with Freddie Roach, right?
Okay.
We know what Freddie Roach is supposed to be good for. He's also been working with Stacey McKinley. Stacey McKinley should absolutely be in his corner as his coach. They could do a little Bill thing if they, if you watch the presser today, Tio divulged this information. They were making fun, and look, Tio been playing a game, and this I know you know. Tio been a little reserved, except for that first press conference, he was being freaky deaky weird, but he's been a little reserved, a little quiet, a little and I think Tio truly is of the mindset of going in there to hurt Shakur, even to the point of a lot of the things we see Tio doing wrong, falling in, especially when he's trying to get that right, following people around, all that. I think Stacey absolutely, because he's worked with Stacey since he was a teen, off and on. Like, we never seen anybody in the corner.
Right.
Stacy said he's going to be in the corner. Shout out to True School Sports. He's
Yep,
the
I know.
one.
I was about to say he interviews him quite a bit.
He's the one who broke it. And yesterday he did a very, very, very good interview with Stacy. Stacy even talking about some things that he was gonna do. Stacy, look, if y'all don't know Stacy McKinley is, this man has worked with the likes of like
Ricardo Mayorga,
yep, Tyson, Mike Tyson,
yep. We're back with Don King, yep.
So many older, bangers. Like we ain't pity paddling. And his mentality is that, excuse me, I'm coming to fuck you up.
Yeah,
that's how Stacy gets down. He's old school. He's 70 years old. He's still sharp. He's still working out with his fighters. Look, he's serious. He thinks he sees something. So with that said, I changed my pick, but I'm actually just gonna put it at 50-50.
Ooh, okay. That's big though.
I'm actually just gonna put it at 50-50. But that we do know, and we talked about this fight before on my channel. Tio can show up. Tio can show up. Southpaws, we know, right? So with that little bit of information, and I hope you guys do actually go over to True School and listen to what Stacy had to say. It was a damn good interview, y'all. And it may make you feel a little bit different when you start looking at the dynamics of what's been going on in the lead up.
Right.
Except for today, Tio showed his ass. And
I saw that clip and talk about come on, man.
So go ahead with your pick.
I was about to say you're going to be mad at me because I was going to cop a plea. Be like, I don't want to pick this one, but I can't do that. So I'm very similar to your stance in this regard. Like I was leaning even closer. I was like 55-45 in favor of Shakur. I think that this fight, first of all, I appreciate both of them. I don't really like Teofimo for his antics and stuff like that. And I'm not the biggest Shakur fan, but I recognize their greatness. And I think that being that Tio is the longest reigning champ at 140, the other belts been moving like hotcakes, right? From Subriel to Pitbull to who else? I don't know, Paro to gosh dang Richard Hitches now and Gary Anto Russell. So it's been moved. Jose Rayo had the belt at one time, right? So it's been going crazy. Alberto Puello too. He's been the only one that's consistent, and plus he has a Ring Magazine belt. So I have to give him. If I was going to say who's the best, I would have to lean towards him. I'm not saying I think he'll beat Gary Anto Russell, but I got to favor him as being, if I'm ranking them, right? Let me say that. If I'm ranking them, I would rank Tio at the best, right? That's number one. But with Tio, I think that, like you said, he looked good against Loma. He did great against Josh Taylor. But then we also go, he has the potential to look like how he looked against Sandor or Kambosos or Claggett, right? So I just think that Shakur is very consistent. No disrespect. I know that's your boy. That's what you see. I had to throw him in there. I know Claggett's your boy. I know that's your boy. I know that's your boy. So I had to throw him in there. But I think that Shakur, he just has that consistency. Like he had one bad look with De Los Santos. But it's like I had to remind somebody I was talking to yesterday. They're like, "Oh yeah, Shakur's a runner." I'm like, "Bro, he had 3 fights since then."
No, he don't.
He didn't run against Padley. He didn't run against Artem.
He don't run against nobody.
He didn't run against. Come on now, he didn't even really run against. It was a bad fight. Don't get me wrong, but running is like, he stood in the pocket with Zepeda. But with you telling me that Stacy McKinley, before you even told me that, I was talking to Ty and Oscar the other day, and I was like, man, I feel like this is a 50-50 fight. I said, for some reason, I don't know why, I feel like this is a 50-50 fight. And it should be, right? These two great fighters in their primes. So I'm saying, so shout out to both of them. They're both taking the chance. Shakur moving up. And Teofimo taking the fight. I've been calling Teofimo. He's been pump faking with Devin Haney, pump fake with Keyshawn, pump fake with Brian Norman Jr., pump fake with Booz, pump fake with. He's supposed to be fighting everybody, ain't fighting nobody yet. Subra Matias, he was supposed to fight, right, according to him, and just didn't happen, But him taking this fight, I was one of the ones that didn't believe it. I was like, I'm not gonna believe it till they're both in the ring and that first round bell goes ding. So I salute him for taking this fight. I think it's 50-50. But I do think it's also 50-50 that could be kind of underwhelming. How big Mayweather and Pacquiao was. It was a big fight because we're like, oh man, the two greats are fighting. And it just wasn't that like a lot of people complain. I don't know how you felt about it. I kind of anticipated to go like that, so I wasn't complaining. I thought it was still a good fight. So what I expected if Floyd was to win, he would kind of freeze him out, like kind of make Pacquiao not look like Pacquiao. I feel like Shakur can make Teofimo not look like Teofimo, I guess. So I feel like it could not be as exciting and explosive fight, but I'm still gonna appreciate it. But I don't know if the average boxing fan is really gonna appreciate it because I don't think it's gonna be. I feel like it has an opportunity to not be explosive at all. But
yep, I've said that. It
yeah,
may be boring.
Right. But the fact that you talking about McKinley over there, and we know he liked the hurt game, that is interesting. If Teofimo is willing to take one to give one, or take two to give one, or possibly risk himself being out of position and maybe even drop down by Check Hook, if he could go in there with the mentality of, oh, I'm trying to hurt you, hey, it could be.
And he's only had one stoppage since moving to 40, right?
Not stoppage. That's the thing too. Not one.
I thought he stopped.
Well, maybe he did have one. Maybe I could be wrong. Shaw. Maybe he had one.
Let me see.
I don't think he had one since 140. I could be wrong though.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Because Pedro Campa was the first, right?
I think so.
Yeah, super light.
Yeah, he hasn't had one.
He didn't. Right? Yeah, he ain't had one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
you gonna drop them or something, but maybe not.
You gonna stop Shakur and you ain't stop Nan Person since you been at 140. I don't know. Shout out to Bella. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate that. Shout out to Shower. Shower. That's the homie, man. I'd say she be cooking.
Love my Dr. Boxing Talk. I love all my brothers on YouTube. Boy, y'all be cooking. Y'all inspire me.
Yeah.
But man,
likewise, I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna go with what I went. I don't like this flip flop, so I was going with Shakur ever so slightly. I'm gonna stick with that, but I have a feeling that I have a feeling that, and this is not really saying much, right? But I have a feeling that Teal could look real bad or real good. I know that's not really saying much, but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna stick with Shakur, stick to my guns, but man, I just have a feeling it's gonna be. And now you dropped that McKinley bomb on me. I'm like, oh.
Shakur, somebody who, again, before Edwin, he ain't never lost rounds that I'm aware of.
Not like that. No.
I don't think he has. Maybe like one or two. I mean, in his whole pro career, that's crazy. So, And again, when I think of Shakur, I think of him as a masterful defensive fighter, right?
Yep.
He's a master of range. So.
Yep. Master of range.
And that is what Tio struggles with.
Yep.
I also thought about the fact that Shakur said he's not going to fight anyone again like he fought Zepeda.
Talk to him.
So that means we're going to see him hit and not get hit. But here's the thing. Shakur has stood in front of people and made them miss and pay. So will he do that? Y'all, excuse me. Y'all, will he do that with Tio? I don't think so. I just don't. I mean, and that's kind of why I brought up his Tio stopped anybody 140. No, but it's still not wise. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's wise to just stand in front of fucking Tio and then play that game. Certain fighters, yeah, but
yeah, don't play. I don't think you should be. I don't think it's worth playing that game. I don't care who he stopped or didn't stop. But I think what you just said right there was perfect. I always say that Shakur, to me, he's like a rear view mirror. Like he's a master of range, right? Objects are closer than they appear. Like he makes you think that you're in range, but you're not really, and then he counters you. So I feel like I always say that he's like a rear view mirror in that regard. He makes you feel like you're closer to him than what you actually
your whole
are.
Body, and then he blade on you like
right.
People make fun of it, but the hopping back, leaning back. But that's part of boxing, so I don't ever call that running.
Right,
running was literally to turn you.
Yeah, you're right. Like he's like the opposite of rear view mirror, I should say. Objects are further than they appear. Like with him, and yeah, he's a range manipulator. So I don't really see it as running. Is it the most entertaining? No, I mean, entertaining that's subjective. Like whatever is entertaining to you. Obviously, KOs it's like basketball. The slam dunk of boxing is a KO. So Dunky's more entertaining, but I think I find it entertaining what Shakur does. Is it as entertaining as I don't know, Gervonta or Teofimo, or I don't know. Give me another Canelo, or I don't know. Let me not use Terrence Crawford or somebody who gets stoppages. Nah, but there's aspects of it that I like and I appreciate. And I think that Teofimo, with his athleticism and his twitch reflexes and all those capabilities, and Shakur's defensive being a masterful with defensive skills. Yeah, I think this is one of the ones. Whether it ends up looking like one of those ones, that's different. But I think that we should appreciate the craftsmanship and the.
do. Would you agree that they're going to be actually each other's best or toughest fight? Mm-hmm. For Shakur, absolutely. To me,
absolutely for Shakur. Absolutely for Shakur. And who would it be? Valdez, maybe next, or Jamel Herring?
Yeah, but look how he did Jamel Herring.
Right. That's what. So yeah, I think, like you said, I think it's clearly the best opposition.
Yeah, Valdez was like freaking Zepeda.
Right. Exactly. Or you can say Zepeda is his best. Yeah, right. So
yeah, they thought Nakathila was. I didn't think Zepeda would have been his best. Even when he picked him, I was like, because I know what this kid could do. But
right,
Tio, if he wants to if he wants to focus, really, that's the word I really want to use. If he wants to focus in, I think he's gonna have the best chance thus far, because we don't know who Shakur gonna fight in the future. Maybe he'll make it up to 54 and fight Boots. I highly doubt it. But I'm just saying, like, shit.
Yeah.
How you doing, BVO? So, man, I don't know. Tio, he got a shot, man, and with Stacy. Because again, we're talking about a man who has out of the Crunk boxing gym too. Like it can't be really understated who this guy is, who he's gotten. And today, we clearly saw him get under this man's skin. Finally, he got to Shakur today, and to Wally.
Yep.
This man had Wally talking shit, y'all, and we don't see Wally. Wally Cool is a fan always.
You said something about like, don't say something about my daughter or something.
Yeah, because Tio was being a little
wilding, right? Yeah, all right. I don't like
being a little freaky deaky prick. A little freaky deaky prick. Let me see.
In your mouth, like a foot in your mouth. I bet that your mouth what you bet. Say what you my dick. Can't wait. You're a ring bug. I can't wait. At the same my dick. You ever been in Malone? Malone dick. Put your
so.
Man, my balls are still in his mouth. This shit out of your these nuts in your mouth. Like a foot in your mouth. I bet that your mouth what you bet. Say what you my dick. Can't wait. You're a ring.
Ridiculousness, just disgusting.
It's not even funny. It's just like, come on, bro. You lucky I'm beat you.
Look, I'm gonna just say this too. When you watch it, Doc, and if y'all haven't seen it, the way Shakur turned away and the way Tio stayed there looking at him,
what's that tell you? Well, how you feel about that?
Tio on that damn demon time.
That's how I feel too. I'm not too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not one of the ones that be like, oh, he won the stare down or won the face off, so they're gonna win. I don't really believe in that having too many implications on the fight. But I felt like
he cracked it today.
Yeah, I felt like too, and the way, like you said, on the demon, the way that he was acting goofy, and then when it was time, he was just staring him down like he was locked. He didn't say nothing. But you can see the way that carried the emotions into it was still true. And I'm not saying he shouldn't. You know, saying somebody tell you about putting your mouth on whatever. And of course you're gonna feel some type of way. So it could be good for Shakur too. But the way Teofimo hit the switch, I was like, oh.
And the way he's been in the lead up, like he's usually goofy. He's usually goofy. He always got some jokes. Again, the first press conference, he was being, which I don't know why he's choosing this disgusting gay type humor, whatever. But then he went to a mode, like he has been locked in. You ain't been hearing Tio talking. Oh, here's the other little clip of him that's been.
Stop trying to be nice on fight week. Like, this is the fight week. Like, I ain't your buddy, dude. Like, don't give me that. Don't try to soften me up to not give you this whooping I'm about to give you. So nah, I ain't trying to hear all that. We men. I got a family to feed. I don't care about all that. Stop trying to.
So if y'all, again, if y'all go listen to the interview on True School Sports and you listen to Stacey McKinley, because that's mild. Stacey, I'm telling y'all, that is an old school, like he said, Don King. I had the people he's worked with up here. This is an old school dude who he was messing around with Panama Lewis, y'all. He knew what was in the bottle. Like Shannon Briggs, Obakar.
Yep.
Guillermo Jones.
There, Andre Kotelnik. Yep.
Tony Tucker, Mike Tyson.
Yep.
Like Ray Mercer. He's not
Ray Mercer too. Yep.
Man, look, Stacey McKinley ain't no joke. Even I've seen the little young guy he works with now, Alex Brady, I think his name is.
Oh, from the Brady twins?
They're brother. I don't know that they're twins, but he definitely got a brother.
Not twins, sorry, brothers, right? I didn't know he works. I think Alex Brady from my area, from Florida. I didn't know he worked.
Well, Stacey's down there in Florida.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he does work. No, I knew that. Yeah, because he has
gym is down there.
Kamari Brady and Alex Brady. I think Alex is the younger one, and the taller one.
His gym is an ode to Crunk all over again. Like Alex Brady, is punching, and that's the thing too that I was gonna say about Stacey McKinley, because I've talked about this a long time ago on my channel about fighters that throw a whipping shot versus fighters that punch through shit.
Alex Bray, it is Alex Bray.
Okay.
Yep, Bray. No, you're right. Yeah, because I remember I actually was speaking with them about having getting them on the show a little while ago.
Oh no, KB. He teaches to punch through. He got Alex punching through some shit. Like he's really nothing to play with. So my thing is, I think this just upped the fight for me. But again, it only just upped it. And I don't want to hear your mouth, BVO. It just upped it to 50-50 for me.
Oh, big 50.
Because we're still talking about, at the end of the day, Shakur. Masterful at range and distance. So, and I think in reality, we saw him stop Padley, right?
Yep, we sure did.
We might see Shakur actually be banging like this fight. I said the fight of the night is definitely the co-main, but this shit right here, it turned it around for me.
Yeah,
it turns it around for me.
Yeah.
About to pull up Jamil McCline fight now. Forgot about him. See, I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, but I want to go look at everybody on this list I ain't never heard of.
Jamil McCline, yeah. Rest in peace, the late great Emmanuel Stewart, man.
What's going on? Just do. So
good, bro.
That shit today too. Then you heard Tio announced it, but like I said, I've been hearing it for about a week, and I was just like, "Ee." And then I got to looking up Stacey McKinley to see who he was, and I was like, "Oh damn."
Yeah. Yeah. Jamil McCline was a heavyweight back in the day.
He worked with a lot of heavyweights, and again, his thing is definitely putting a hurting on people. So y'all know what mindset I guess Tio's gonna be in. Whether he executes is something totally different. So
that part, can't forget about that. You know, sometimes he's hot and he's cold. Yes.
Oh, here goes Oster. Oh shit! I knew Oster had to be there.
Oster,
okay, can someone tell me what's Tio's master plan to beat to go after him? I mean, the best shot that he has to me, in guys that are very good boxers, what do you got to maul them? You got to maul them. You got to catch him first. And you know,
he wasn't. Yeah, Jamil McCline was a little bit.
We ain't seen him be a master of cutting off no damn ring like that though. But will he have worked on that for this?
Hey,
He should.
he should.
And you got to maul this man. He got to go after him. But then when you talk about somebody's work with Mike Tyson, what do you think he's training them to do?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to pull out that what his baby girl said. He almost knocked you out. People gonna have to try to pull his Zepeda, you know. I hope he hits a little harder. He almost knocked you out.
But you know what? When Oster talk, he be on point. He be making great points.
Oster funny as hell, man.
He be talking shit. But he
cracking me up, man.
Irony,
Oster,
how you doing, fam? Irony Boxing, how you doing?
Hey, Irony, what's good, bro? God bless you as well, man. Yeah, Oster be cracking me up, man.
Look, yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited for the main bout, even more than I was now. Even more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You said you got okay, Shakur 100%. I already knew BBO was gonna be in here talking shit.
You know he's gonna beat him dead.
Shakur is soft. I love it. Oh god.
Yeah, Shaw, I gotta go ahead and slide. I gotta feed my dog and stuff. I appreciate you having me on though, for real. I was always fun chopping it up with you.
I appreciate you coming on. Very,
already know. You already
anytime.
know.
Anytime.
Yeah, and thanks for going through the cards too, because we got a lot of boxing this week. This is jam packed.
It's jam packed.
That's crazy.
It's jam. Who got to chill? Yeah, man. But thank you, Doc.
You already know. You already know. Thanks for having me. You know it's love always. God bless you.
God bless you too, brother. You know how I go. TW. Let's see. Anyone giving? No. I guess she must have stepped out the room. Well, he says anyone. I already said no. I think he's getting stopped. I think he might get stopped. He's another one who looked feeble. Y'all don't judge me. He looked like he was a little feeble in spirit and mind. It wasn't a good look to me. He looked like he was trying to convince himself as he was talking about beating Adames, saying he's I ain't feeling it. Are you? Do you got him? Does anybody got ammo? Is anybody giving ammo a shot? I'm not. Absolutely not. T.O. is no fool, and Devin don't take fights they can't win. Watch. I agree with that last part. Devin don't take fights he can't win. More importantly, Devin knows how to win as well, for sure, without question. You don't see through that bullshit. Through what bullshit though, fam? Like, if you're talking about T.O., he actually got a great chance with that man on his team now, man. KG, how you doing, brother? Another brother. I love my brothers.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Nah, see, look, the whole time I was sitting here listening to you, but I had some people in my office, and I was like, I seen when you had 503 on, and
503 cooked me.
And I see you had another gentleman on. You know what I'm saying? But
Dr. Boxing Talk, yeah.
But yeah, I'm here now, so I was like, let me just step in and just put my voice into the air.
Please.
What's going on? What you talking about, though?
I was just finished talking about my last card, and the last card, the main bout being Shakur and T.O. And I was talking about the fact that T.O. got Stacey McKinley, and I was telling the people a little bit about Stacey McKinley.
Stacey McKinley, remind me of who Stacey McKinley is.
Stacey McKinley is a old coach out of the Crunk Gym. Mm-hmm. Let me put up some of the fighters here who he's worked with.
How long has he been working with T.O.? Just for this fight?
He's actually worked with T.O. as a teenager. Mm-hmm. And throughout, we know nobody's been in that corner, but he's absolutely has worked with him. So here you go.
Is he prepping T.O. to throw 1,000 punches?
He's going to be in the corner, sir.
No, I'm asking you,
Oh,
is he prepping him to throw 1,000 punches?
you know what? That's a very good question because I just told Oster he got a maul. If he wants to beat Shakur, he got to maul him. He
Like
gonna have to go
he's gonna have to,
after
yeah,
him.
he's gonna have to make it completely ugly. And look, and I always bring up the Williams Zepeda situation because um Williams Zepeda throws a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? And it's not,
Yes.
and he throws traditional punches. Your traditional jab, traditional straight hooks, uppercuts, they're all traditional punches. And we seen what happened with that. And we had Bud Crawford disappointed at Shakur at the end of that fight. You remember that? Because he's saying he didn't have to fight Zepeda the way he did. He could have used his feet more.
Yeah, a lot of us were. I was
No,
upset with him for that
I,
shit.
w- I wasn't upset with him because Shakur said, "I'm going to show y'all that I'm not a runner. I'm
I
going to
knew
stay
he was
here."
in front of them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know this. You know what I'm saying? But you already know how to. You know what I'm saying? The masses, how they.
yeah.
Yeah. So with them looking at Shakur like that, and then me seeing Shakur stay there with a guy throwing 978 punches
Hmm.
and only landing two something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, 200 is still a lot of punches.
It
Because
is.
the average person is not taking that many punches, but for him to land 200 punches, they weren't square punches. With the ones that we seen, Shakur's damn daughter pointed those out. You remember that?
That's facts though,
Yeah.
because those
So
stood out for
yeah,
that reason.
and those were good punches. Now bring it to present day with Tio.
Mm,
Tio hits Shakur with some of those same punches. Tio does not chain punches together like that. He fights in spurts. So
I
even
agree.
if he catches Shakur with a single punch like that, something in him. And what's this guy's name that you said that's training him now? What is back working with him? He's gonna have to implement something after that. You can't damn this strike to shock. You're gonna have to strike to set up and throw them 3 to 4 punches behind it to make it ugly the way you're saying. But
Mm.
if he doesn't do that, where does he find clean shots on Shakur? And Shakur's defense is good enough that if his hands stay at home, he can still win rounds by not damn, you know what I'm saying, distributing offense.
I will tell you two shots a shot that both of them have on each other, and then there's only one more shot I think you could get off on Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur be open on the left side of his body. Same with Tio.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shakur also you could catch him if you can with a left hook up top, or I guess it would be a straight right, straight left.
You got to be willing to take that, you know what I'm saying, take that risk. Because if he sits back into the Philly shell defense, he's gonna water, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna then bounce a lot of that off his shoulders.
Now, see, that's the thing, and that's okay. So you said you were listening, and really, guys, I really ask you to go check out the interview that Stacy did,
Mm-hmm.
so you could get more of an understanding of what he's saying he's going to do. Which I don't know why he's getting away the game plan. I guess it's because it's too late to change.
Tio
Um,
still got to be able to implement it.
he does, and I think he believes in Tio.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's been working with him since he's a teenager. But go to True School Sports. They did an interview yesterday. It was an excellent interview.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, and another thing that okay, I think you heard me before talk about that he worked with Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach punching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stacy McKinley as well punching, but Stacy also can implement technique, including taking apart the Philly shell is one of the things he talks about. So, and which means still though, Tio got to be able to cut the fucking ring off. He got to be able to get to Shakur. He got to know how to double jab and step in to
Mm-hmm.
close the distance. Like it's faint. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be. Is he gonna do it?
But that defense, Shakur, you know how most people they got certain systems that they work out of. Shakur, you can see he's one of those guys that goes to the defensive toolbox of what's necessary.
Yeah.
So he can go to the Philly shell, he can go to parrying, he can go to high guard, he can utilize his feet. Crazy thing, man. Shout out to Cedric Agnew. I seen the damn Agnew podcast, and he says evading punches isn't defense. And I said, "Come on, bro. You are a boxer.
Hit and don't get hit. That's
Yeah,
right.
you were a boxer." And he said just because you move and I can't hit you. I'm like, yeah, but y'all are inside of four corners, inside with this wrapped with ropes. So if I move, your job is to cut that ring off and make it smaller so I can't move as much. But if you're still allowing me to move, come on now. Come on now.
It's a
That's
problem for
defense.
me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
defense. And then
you allowing me to move.
he's producing offense. Like I said, it might be not what you guys are looking for, but if he's producing offense and Copybox is registering those numbers and those judges are damn convinced, come on now. T.O. is gonna really, I think T.O. might, his gas tank might go low. Look, and this is an early prediction. I got T.O. tank going low, and I see him trying to fight in spurts and jumping in and getting flash knocked down by Shakur.
Me and Doc was just talking about that.
Oh
Well, we
yeah,
didn't talk about the flash knockdown, but we talked about the jump because T.O. got that bad. I
yeah.
mean, that's when he looks the absolute worst, is when he's trying to get that I guess it would be his rear right cross, or to get his rear hand off.
hmm
You know, so he be falling in. It's nasty work, and he's not good at being turned. When you turn him, he totally becomes discombobulated
Exactly.
all together. So Shakur, I don't know that Shakur. Yeah, look. Bella said, I think this fight is more predicated on what Shakur does rather than T.O. And I can agree with you, Bella. And that's why I say, can T.O. be focused enough to execute a game plan that someone outside of his father is putting together for him?
Yeah, and he has to stay on it.
He got to stay on it. But I think he knows this, though. I do think he knows this. And I think he'll put it like this. I think he'll try. I still got it 50-50. I still think Shakur obviously can edge it because he's just like that. But I do think Stacy's an equalizer. I do think it should be taken into consideration. How about that? Because Oster in here going, he said the fighter can't do what I know, Oster. NKG, I know. I mean, I ain't picking.
And look, and the thing, but look, and about Shakur is like, and it gets ignored, but at the same time, it gets the spotlight put on by calling him boring. Shakur can do the same exact thing for 36 minutes.
You're right.
That is boring to
Without
most. But
question.
that is boring to most. But what excites me about that, your opponent got 36 minutes to change you from doing it.
Something to adjust.
Yeah, make me change it up.
Because your game plan should have been on point in the first damn place.
So if you don't make me change that up, you can't get mad that I'm doing the same thing for 36 minutes. This is what's working. I don't need to do anything else.
That's
the thing about it.
But that's what I say. So maybe you're right, Bella. The onus is really going to be on T.O. because the reality is, and I was just asking. Now, look, Just Dude's in here. He'll know because he love him, so Shakur. Just Dude. Shakur has not lost many rounds in his professional career, correct?
Right.
Like, you could probably count them on your hand.
Yeah.
On one hand. So,
how many times he get hit? He's the damn number one for damn least
know
amount. And then look, he's number two, surprisingly, behind David Benavidez for being the most accurate puncher.
I know. Yeah, I've seen that. So I agree. Like, the onus is gonna be on T.O. Cut the freaking ring off. You're gonna have to maul.
And Shower. You know what's crazy about that percentage? David Benavidez throws a lot of punches.
I know.
Shakur don't throw that many, and he's still.
But you know what he does? And see, that's another thing to me. I think he does. Like, just when people be like, "Oh, he's a runner." No, the fuck he don't. Shakur can stand in front of your ass and make you miss. And when he's doing it, what does he do? That a lot of fighters who fight out of a Philly shell don't. He can return punches. He counters like a motherfucker. Yeah. I could believe the stat. I'm just saying. A lot of people don't like Shakur. I don't dislike Shakur. I don't like him, Devin, or Tank like that. But I respect the fucking game, and Shakur is a bad motherfucker. It just is what it is. And I don't try to lie about what I see, even though I picked Jermaine. Look, don't kill me. I picked Jermaine over Keyshawn.
Yeah. I need to. Where's your address so I can come out there? Because I don't like that. I don't like that. I heard you say that on the. No, I'm gonna buy one when I get there. I ain't bringing. No. I saved that. I ain't bringing no bags, no flight, no nothing. I'm just pulling up.
Just don't bring a belt. Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm
don't.
gonna buy from the local store, Walmart, Target, or wherever.
I
Then
ain't
pull the
opening the
steel out.
goddamn door. Then you gonna be on the outside.
All buckle.
Oh well. Hey, Irony, how you doing?
How you doing, fellas?
What's going on, champ?
You're not no fella.
I know, right?
I believe that Keyshawn and Jermaine are going to steal the night. I
Well, I
think
already said that. That's the fight of the night. But Irony, I'm gonna need you to address what the hell you just said, sir. Fellas,
fellas.
Lady.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys?
Wow.
That shit went over his head, man.
If I wasn't, I might kind of feel some way, but I'm gonna correct you. Like, hey, wait a minute, little dinglings hanging over here, sir. But no, I think that too. I've been saying that for weeks.
Okay.
But now, I don't know. I still think it's the fight of the night. I do.
I mean, maybe Adames, right? The Adames fight. That's the other one. That's no.
Adames is about the Merc ammo.
But the thing is, I think Adames is gonna do what you just said, but I think then we're gonna see a different shade of ammo. That dog is gonna come out, and we're gonna see a nice war before Adames gets his hands raised. I think this might
see the press conference today.
This might spark ammo. It might.
Did you see the press conference today?
I seen some of it.
Not yet.
Go watch it and watch his demeanor. I just don't feel good about ammo.
Okay.
He had the black damn choker motherfucking gloves on, man. What are you talking about?
He had the sensory gloves on. I can't touch stuff with.
I'm gonna choke people. I'm gonna choke somebody with these gloves. They get too good. No.
Oster,
the thing is that.
What's up?
How you doing, Oster? The thing is, I just want to say this one thing, right? The thing is that people go to Hamza Shiras right away, right? Like the fight that Adames gave Shiras and Ammo, not so much, obviously. But I don't think that's the right thing to do, because Shiras is a unique body type, right? It's like a big Fundora. Like a bigger Fundora body type, long arms, long legs, and everything. That doesn't really apply to Adames. Adames is more like a Bronco, like his nickname, right? Like a Bronco, like a stocky dude, like more crash type dude. And I think Ammo is gonna have his moments. Like I gave my take. My take is Adames is gonna stop him mid fight. 5-6 rounds, but I can see like Ammo wobbling Adames, having him in deep trouble for a while there.
Like we heard Shiraz early, and Shiraz sitting around and whoop.
Right, because I think this is not such a bad matchup for Ammo. I think Adames is better, but stylistically wise, this is much better matchup for him than a Hamza Shiras is, in my opinion. But we'll see. He might get cleaned in 1 or 2, honestly. I can see that happening. I just, for whatever reason, believe that Ammo Williams is going to be in there for longer, and it's going to have his moments. It's just not going to be able to withstand Adames' power, as the rounds go on.
I think he's going to overtake him, and maybe late. Ammo's he's durable. Oster, how you doing? What you got going?
What's going on? I want to I had something to say about that T.O. situation.
I know you.
What a surprise!
I jumped on for that. I see it like this. Because how I be watching the media and I always watch body language. And I noticed when I see T.O. now, in the beginning, I was wondering. I was like, yo, why T.O. and T.O.? Like he always screaming he want to fight. Such. And I think that with Shakur, I think T.O. picked this fight for 2 reasons. One is because Shakur's coming up. And he think out of all other Black American fighters, Shakur is the softest. He think he could bully him for some apparent reason. I don't know why. So, and when it comes to T.O. with that, when he's talking about his private parts and all that, screaming all that. So now I take it like this, Shy, because I peep game. I remember when you fighting all your other non-Black American fighters, never spoke about that.
Just real quick, he's trying to psych him out, Oster. Go ahead.
No, but he knows as Black Americans what people don't play. as grown-ups. So that's why he was screaming. And I'm sitting there saying, why is he trying to? And that's why Shakur looked like, yo, you bugging. Like, what's going on? Because you kept screaming that, and it's like you're trying to throw him off. But I really feel T.O. doing all these antics because you ever seen a mongoose fight a snake?
Yes.
That's what we're about to see. That's what we're about to see. Watch. That's what we're about to see. T.O., I don't see no plan that T.O., from everything we know about T.O., the way he fight, his trainers can't get in the ring, so I don't care about that. They can't get in the ring. So when it comes to T.O., I really want somebody to tell me a clean cut plan right now that T.O. can beat Shakur.
I thought I broke it down a little bit. I thought I broke it down. He got
I probably was
He gotta be able to cut the ring. He gotta be able to pressure him at one enough to get him to a point where he could cut him off, cut the ring off on him, corner him, and he would have to maul him. He literally will have to maul Shakur after he's pinned him down.
It's gonna have to be constant pressure.
I mean, like more.
That's my problem.
Describe more.
That's my problem. Let me just say this one thing real quick, if I may. The problem that I have with that is that what T.O. needs to win this fight, he really sucks at it, man, if you look at it. So it's hard for me to say that he's going to get that much better at cutting the ring. He's going to get that much better at pressuring. All of a sudden, he's going to be on his front foot for 95% of the fight, which never happens. Like, it's hard for me that he's going to do all of that in one training camp. Like,
just one training camp. Yeah, just one training camp.
And he can't throw single punches. He got to throw punches and bunches.
Exactly.
You got to throw punches. That's what I say by mauling. So there you go, Oster. By mauling, I mean he has to actually apply pressure.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, he has to absolutely let his hands go, like KG said, for the whole goddamn fight.
Yeah, for 12 rounds. So basically is what people were saying is that T.O. can't fight T.O. way. So we can't judge T.O. on the way he fight because he got to fight a whole different fight right now. He can't do none of the things that T.O. do.
Absolutely. Let me
so we can't judge him. He can't do nothing that T.O. do because he do that leaning in and that leaning in. Now, just like yeah, you know, like everybody else in the world, like we all human. You know what I mean? We all got our certain ways, our certain characters, and you know, and sometimes when you don't get your way, you know what happened, right, Shy?
Yeah.
When you don't get your way, that's how your man got kicked earlier. See, we kept talking. When you don't get your way, you start to be your same person. You start to fall back into your natural routine. So that's what I ask people. I say, you're talking about Shakur, like Shakur is any other fighter at any other day. You wouldn't say he's the best defensive masterclass on any other day. And then when he faced T.O., you're coming with some old. T.O. got old titles. T.O. ain't fight nobody since in 4-5 years. T.O. he ain't got no. That's the old T.O. We watching Shakur get better and better and better and better. T.O. over there ducking and talking shit and doing a bunch of stuff. He ain't really shown. He ain't showed me no better T.O. than when he fought Kambosos. Then when he fought Long, he ain't showed me no better T.O. It's the same exact T.O. And when they say
about that, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, and when they say about the other fighters, they're like, yo, T.O. ain't fight Kambosos the way he fought Loma. No. Kambosos just kicked his ass. He fought him. He fought him like that. He just kicked his ass. He you know what I mean? Coach, he was doing what you were saying, Shaw. He was lining them up, mauling them every time he started that craziness. And we talk about Kambosos. Now we're talking about Shakur. Shakur last fight, they tried to maul him. The man threw damn near 1,000 punches, man. Like, come on, man.
That's facts. And then
he's known for that, though. Cepeda's known for
that. And he UD'd him. And he UD'd him.
Only landed 27% of punches out of the 937.
More than, and you know, Shah, that's what he do. See, that's not what T.O. do. That's what he was fighting at his best.
That was a masterclass in accuracy.
Yeah. I don't know what people see, man. I don't know what people see, boy. I'll tell you. If T.O. best way to win this fight is to come in here and fight like T.O. Because that's who Shakur trained for. If he come with any of that other stuff, I think he's gonna get dropped.
You saying come out and fight like T.O.? He fights in those spurts. So if he does that, like, where does he find like success?
I don't know, KG. I was just saying that's the best success that I could see in him. If he changed anything,
You saying regardless of what he does, his best damn case is to just come out and fight like
Being
that.
No
That's the
way.
best case.
No
Come out
way.
and fight
That's
the way you want to
horrible.
fight and
Nigga,
and
come out
win.
here and be yourself.
Hey,
Just be yourself.
that's
Yeah,
not
don't
studying
change up.
your opponent though, Oster. That ain't fair. Because usually
Huh?
you should come with a game plan. You should have studied for your opponent, and you shouldn't just fight
No, Shaw.
totally
You
like
told him just
yourself.
be yourself. Just be yourself.
No,
He
I'm trying to
wants you
tell
to
you, don't
lose.
come out here like somebody
He
else.
wants you to lose, man.
I'm telling you.
oh,
Hey,
shit.
Ty, it get a little deeper the 5th round, and you like, yo, man, shit, I got 6 more rounds of this. You start thinking to yourself, if you come out by yourself, you could think better. Don't come out here like you somebody else. I'm telling you right now, Shakur's not the one you should try this with. You should have tried it with the other fighters. Why
Exactly.
you try it with the best masterclass? That don't make sense.
Should have did it
And
with Arnold
Tio,
Barbosa.
T-
You
Should
know
have
why?
Thank
did all
you.
that with
You
him.
know
That's
why
what
he
I'm
didn't
saying.
do it, Oster? You made the point. You made the point earlier as to why he would do it. Because he been fucking around with these other fighters up until now. So now you better make some type of change or adjustment.
You
He
man,
should
listen.
have. I agree
now
with
let
you.
me
He
ask.
should have been doing that and practicing way before now. But now we here.
Now let
You
me
Yeah.
ask you.
you
Let me
can't
ask
fight like yourself.
Shawa. I
Go ahead.
want to ask Shawa and KG the question that I asked Oster the other day, and then I'm gonna go off to do my live. Don't you think that the fact that nobody or almost nobody sees any chance for Tio to win this fight, do you see any danger in Shakur like taking him lightly, fooling around, feeling himself too much? I know he's not known for that. He ain't no Adrian Broner, obviously. But do you see a way for Kur to be like, I got this in the bag, this guy can touch me, and maybe make 1 or 2 stupid mistakes out there, or no?
I don't see him doing that, but I do see the possibility of him throwing a punch too much and having a hand injury potentially.
Oh, okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? But at the
Yeah.
same time, with Tio not throwing as many punches that he's going to need to, if Shakur hurts his hand, I think he'll still be able to sit back in a defensive pocket and fight him one-handedly.
Padley.
And I'm one of them people that when Monday comes in, if that does happen, I'm going to put heavy emphasis on that he beat Tio with one hand.
One hand. See, he did that with Padley.
Okay.
Well, he actually
Awesome.
he stopped Padley with the hurt hand, if y'all recall
Yeah.
correctly, right?
Yeah.
So,
But
but
we
when
didn't know who Padley was, though. That's all.
I did, but
I
but
did
here's
too,
the,
but I see your point.
but here's the thing though, if with the whole who else did he fight? Oh, Edwin. He can't have it look like that though, and that was my
Yeah.
fear anyway of this fight when they announced it because they're both counterpunchers.
Yes.
And so was he and Edwin. I was like, I don't want this to be another boring fight where they're scared to really commit.
And
And
I fear and believe, and I hope I'm wrong, but I fear and believe that it is going to be kind of like that because let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen, these two guys differently, but these two guys are most effective when the other guy is initiating the offense. That's
exactly.
just the bottom line here. So that doesn't really smell good for an exciting fight, but God, I hope I'm wrong, but that's probably
No,
what we're
I
gonna get,
think
fellas.
it's gonna be a good fight because number one, first of all, I've never seen Shakur play going in the ring. I seen him smile while he in there. If he catch you, he'd be like, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah, that's
I seen
true.
him. I
Fact,
never
facts.
seen him actually play. Shakur take this boxing shit for real.
That's
You know
right.
how I feel about Shakur outside of the ring now. I'm talking about in the ring.
Yeah,
Right,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Always.
yeah, yeah.
But we
you know,
have seen Tio in there goofing off.
I'm trying to tell you, man, Tio. I
All right,
think
Shawa.
Tio is the one. I think Tio is the one that's taking this fight like kind of lightly. I think it's Tio.
Don't. I think this for once, you guys, I really believe and again, I'm basing this off of what we saw today in the press conference. I think Tio and the lead up, he started out with the little gay mess on the first press conference, right? But then he got very quiet. I know he's been in his little study bag for real, because he's been quiet and he's been very flat up until today. But today, I think he did what he did on purpose to get under Shakur's skin, and it finally worked. Because even Wally, he got Wally out of pocket. Like, oh, I ain't never seen Wally talk like he did today.
But
Yeah.
sometimes Shy is.
All right, fellas. I'll catch you next time, Shaw. Appreciate you. You already know.
All right,
God bless.
Ernie.
Thanks for coming up, Ernie. Appreciate
KG,
you.
great to meet you. And Oster, I'll probably see you later. So I
You as
appreciate
well,
it.
champ.
All right.
Hey,
So
Shaw,
I
I'm gonna
said,
cut out too. Shaw 3 just posted up. You can catch me over on Trill Thursday.
Okay,
I
definitely.
appreciate
Yeah,
you.
all you guys put your channels in the
yeah,
chat.
good meeting you, KG, man.
You as well, champ. Next time, Shaw.
Okay, KG, thanks for coming up.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll say this last one and I get off of you, side. But yeah, I think sometimes this is the way I'm looking at it. Sometimes when you get quiet, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you get quiet, when he gets quiet and he's like, sometimes I be thinking that sometimes your nerves get to you, not he's scared or nothing like that, but sometimes it's like, oh shit, I'm really here. We really fighting. Like this is a real fight. You know what I mean? Shakur is really gonna fight. So I think that sometimes he'll sit there and look. Well, all this is mental now because we know Tio to be going crazy. So all this is to get Shakur to be like, it reminds me of Tank and Jake Paul first thing. You know what I mean? Where Tank was just sitting there. You know what I mean? Just looking at him like he wasn't with this, and so Tio was like he wasn't with it, and Shakur. And that's what I'm saying. Then the next time you come, you active and you loud, and sometimes the nerves be a little. We getting close to the fight, and I'm not saying that it is it, but mind games come in a lot of ways, not just like aggressive. People just sit there and be quiet and play a mind game. Like
I said, Tio was playing the mind games though. He came out, he and his dad. Well, the first time, honestly, his dad was there too, so there is a difference there. His dad was there, but he was still doing that gay mess. I don't really think he was trying to get under Shakur's skin, and I think he was just being a jerk. But then, like I say, all the lead up, you ain't been seeing T.O. tweeting and doing all. Both of them have been actually pretty quiet, and I do believe they're both going to be each other's best competition so far. I mean, T.O. has the better resume, clearly, but I think both of them took it very seriously. But today specifically, I feel like T.O. tried to start the mind games, and I do think it worked because we saw Shakur get up out of seat. We saw Wally going off, and I think it worked today. But then the thing for me was at the end. I think it worked for T.O. on T.O.'s behalf because they did their stare down, and Shakur was up there talking shit. I just played that. I think he was in here. Shakur turned away, and it was just a look on his face like it didn't say I'm about to beat your ass, motherfucker. To me, even the lead up, Shakur been so and I'm like, dude, you need to be being mean to this motherfucker. He hasn't been, and that don't mean nothing at the end of the day. It don't. But I just don't like Shakur's energy leading up.
See, but I see it like some shot. It's like we talking about the fight now, right? The fight now, it's a good fight now. Shakur, T.O. You know what I mean? Me personally, I think it's a fight that should have happened 3-4 years ago, Absolutely. If you ask me.
No question.
So that's when the takeover took over, and that's when if you wanted, it should have been in. Now it's just a good fight on paper because, like I said, T.O. We judging T.O. from Kambosos and them. We ain't judging T.O. from his last fight and all that was going on now. Because he ain't doing nothing now.
I'm not really judging him from that though. I'm not judging him from back then. I mean, from now to these last few fights, because we know he ain't been looking the best. But also in between the two fights where he looked the best, he was still like meh. So can he pop out this time? I mean, we're still talking about against Shakur though, so the bar is so flicking high compared to everybody else he's fought. Again, why I say this is still his best. Even, this would be on par, I guess, with Loma for today. This is his best today.
And I think people should word it as, that's how I word it, as Shakur is about to bring the best out of T.O. You ain't got to worry about Shakur coming because we already know he coming at his best. T.O. was the one that got a curve. He the one to go up and down. So Shakur gonna bring the best out of T.O. So whatever T.O. do on this fight is we gonna know T.O.
Okay, but wait now. And looking back over Shakur's resume, do you think T.O. is gonna bring the best out of Shakur?
When it come to be
if
honest with
we're talking about a T.O. that's on point.
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. See, that's a curve with T.O. So that's why it's a curve with him. So I can't make a judgment to a master class that I know every time I see him, he's fighting better and better and better. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know if Shakur can fight better than he fight because nobody can take him there yet. So I don't know. He ain't been. I mean, De Los Santos was the closest to have the shot. And he couldn't do it. He let him win. I mean, he didn't even put him under pressure. You get what I'm saying? If he tried or not. So it's really hard for me to say that. But when it's speaking about Shakur fighting somebody, because Shakur Lock ain't been picked yet. And he still got the same stats he had since the defensive master. It ain't like he's starting to get hit and you know this and that. He getting in trouble. So it's hard for me to say that. I could definitely say Shakur gonna bring the best out of T.O. because he have to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because you know T.O. got curves. Even when we talk about T.O. or if it's this T.O. or if it's that T.O. So when you come boxes with this and that, I can't put no finger on you because I don't know which one coming up. I don't know which one coming to the party, Shy, for real, for real. I don't know if I got the party T.O. or if I got the one that feeling like, you know, something is wrong tonight.
Right. Hey, Light Eyes, how are you? Well, I mean, he's the one. He is the one. He's the unknown variable. Excuse me. He's the unknown variable. No, he's always the unknown variable because we just don't ever know how T.O.'s going to come. Again, there just are markers he's had twice where he's stepped up to the plate, but those people, with the maybe exception of Loma, and that's a fight that we wanted to see too, Shakur and Loma. Nobody's really on that level of a Shakur, so and I don't think what he did to Loma would work on Shakur. It's not the same style of fighter, so but I don't care what you say. I'm still throwing Stacey McKinley in the mix, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And he's worked with the man, so it's not like it's a new coach that he's brand spanking new to him. He's familiar with this man. And can Stacey bring out something in him? But see, you know what? It's funny. When you were talking earlier, and my husband walked through here, and he's like, he sure don't want to try something new in this fight. You better come fight like this. So, you know, and I always respect what he says because he's the one who kind of got me started in boxing. Anyway, so I don't know. Again, for me, I don't really have a pick in this fight. I don't. I think absolutely Shakur can and should win. I still think Stacey's a little bit of a factor, though. But I think he's a factor enough to make it interesting. I think he's gonna make this where we were talking about maybe it could be boring because they're both counter punchers and maybe they'll be waiting around. No, I think Stacey, he's gonna make it interesting, and I know he's ensuring Shakur is gonna punch through. I mean, not Shakur, T.O. T.O. will be punching through. He's also going to try to ensure, or they have worked on breaking that Philly shell because that's what Stacey does. So
I just hope
T.O. execute.
I hope T.O. get this assignment, man. I hope he get this one. He better get this assignment right. I'm telling you, that's one thing for sure.
Just for our sake, make it a good ass fight for us. So we
Let me ask you a question, Tom. Let me ask you a question, right?
Huh?
Let me ask you a question, right? For Shakur, there's a two-sided question. For Shakur, if Shakur win this fight, do you think that him beating T.O. make him that guy? Based on, I'm just saying, based on, would he be that guy based on Tito as a fighter, or would he be that guy based on Tito of his resume?
As a fight, it would definitely be the resume, because the fighter, again, we know what kind of mistakes he makes in there, right? And to be honest, again, well, look, it took. I know you know Ant McQueen, right? It took Ant McQueen to make me stop saying that T.O. is unpredictable and we don't know what T.O. is going to show up, because actually we do. T.O. does the same shit. He makes the same mistakes. But the only thing is he focused enough in the fight to actually adjust and try to win a fight, or does he keep doing the dumb shit like he did against Sandor, even though he won? The dumb shit he did fighting Ortiz, even though he won, but he makes it. So it's the resume. It's the resume for me.
Okay, I figured that because
go ahead.
I said because it's not T.O. It's not definitely ain't T.O. It's definitely the resume. And that's why they're still diss Shakur, because they bring that up. Why? If Shakur beat him, that question I just asked you, why should that be the main question? They like, oh, well, Tio had a bad day. Tio, you know what I mean? This and watch that be.
Goofy people will say that, sure, but the reality is, I said this a few weeks ago. If Tio beats Shakur, and especially if it's in a certain manner, Shakur absolutely should be put on the pound for pound higher. Absolutely, because people put Tio up here, even though Tio's not on the pound for pound list, but so many people regard Tio in this manner that he's, and I guess at 140, I still don't see it, but a lot of people like he's that guy. He's the guy at 140. Well, damn it, if Shakur beats Tio, put this man where he belongs there, to be honest.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not a Shakur supporter like that, but I'm gonna be realistic. He's a good damn fighter, without question. People will, and it was crazy and disrespectful to me, is people will say that. You hear all these analysts say that shit over and over again. Oh, Shakur, but y'all ain't giving him the actual respect he deserves.
Yeah, I really don't.
And maybe it's because of his resume, though. I don't know.
See, the reason why I don't say that with the resume, because I hear Shakur out there. I hear him calling fights out. Now, I'm not saying that it's 100%. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's 100%. But I know we always go by what we hear on these podcasts and stuff, so we got to go by that because he actually be saying it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't go by that resume because same thing like Crawford and other fighters, their resume is only based on who want to fight them, man. You get what I'm saying?
Put it like this: we've seen Shakur call out people, and we've seen people duck Shakur, and then there are times where people have felt like Shakur has ducked as well. So it depends on who you talk to. It depends on who you're talking to. Me, I don't really give a shit. I just want to see people fight him. I want to see him fight people. I want to see these guys all mix it up all the time. That's all I say. Just fight. Damn it. The politics and the semantics. I'm over the shit. And with them in particular, that class, Tio, you had Tank, Devin. Devin's been doing well, obviously. Y'all got to do more. Y'all are getting old. Damn it.
Yeah, they ducked enough. Look, they ducked to the point where their bodies started growing on them. You know what I mean? When they were able to control the body, they were able to control their weight at 135, 130. You know what I mean? They were down there playing, ducking each other.
Now 27, 28, 30.
Now you see, they bodies are getting big. They can't be in this weight class. They got another reason to duck. He got to fight in this one. He in this weight class. So Shakur got to come up to fight Tio. You get what I'm saying? I don't think Tio wanted this fight, if you ask me. I'm still trying to figure out why he took the fight.
Because he saw something. It's absolutely because he saw something. He thinks in his mind. Because otherwise, Tio has been ducking everybody. I will say that about fucking Tio.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
He saw something. He thinks he sees something.
You see, I thought I saw a pussycat. Remember that? I did. Remember that cartoon?
After all this is said and done, he don't be like, I did, because good Lord.
I'm trying to tell you, but
I mean, I'm going to fall all out my damn seat if this man wins against you. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I just might, because I don't even, this on the zone, right? I don't even be messing with them, man, but I might buy this one. I meant to see this one. I don't even mess with, I hate the zone. I swear to God, I can't stand them.
I don't either, and I don't even want to.
I cannot stand them, man. They try to take $400-500 from me off one fight. I say, okay, it's enough for y'all.
I don't want to talk. That's the reason why I don't like them, because they just did me dirty again, and I'm
trying to tell you, man.
Tired of these motherfucking zone. They won't let you just quit them either. You can't quit them. No, bitch, you can't quit me. You got like 2 more months before you can quit me. You got to pay me in the meantime. That's how they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I'm pulling. I'm not actually pulling. Yeah, I'm not pulling for anybody in this one. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
I'm Shakur all the way. This on paper and in a fight. I can't see Tio. I ain't taking nothing from Tio. It's just the opponent you fighting this time. If it was any other opponent, if it was Keyshawn, Keyshawn good too. Then we could have this conversation. But it can't be with Shakur because Tio. Your last fights, I like Tio when you said the takeover. I like Tio when you ask yourself, was you still great? That's the T.O. I like. This T.O. today.
You like that one that said I still got it?
Yeah, I like because that was the real T.O. That was the first time you seen T.O. really real. That was the real T.O. He asked himself, I just want to know if I still got it.
Really lost to Sandor, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because he knew what time it was. But now you've been horse playing a shot. T.O. been holding that ring belt for like 4 years now, just holding it. Just ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Just living off the clout. Screaming at all the fighters, all the Black American fighters. This is a fact though that's doing something. Screamed at all of them for like 3 years, 4 years. Ain't fighting none of them,
including all the way up to Bud and shit. I was like, dude,
yeah, man, T.O. been bugging out. So I'm like,
bullshit.
And you see, he's still talking about Bud. He said, "I want to fight Shakur, then I want to fight Bud." He's still talking about Bud. He's still talking about that craziness. But I think that's why he wanted to try to get Shakur. T.O. about to get hurt. He think it's a joke, man. He think it's a game.
He about to get hurt though.
I'm telling you, man. T.O. Because listen, it's like this. Whatever game plan T.O. got, let's just say devil's advocate. Whatever game plan he got, whatever game plan, if it don't work by the 4th round, say if it's just clearly not working, T.O. got to get back into T.O. So this is when you'll get really beat up now. You'll start leaning in, trying to do that little jump in.
He'll get frustrated but hurt.
I'm trying to tell you. T.O. been hurt before.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, because I'm not of the mind of the pillow fist talk. I don't play into that shit. But I also damn, I feel a little crazy. Okay, because I absolutely went off on people for not giving Shakur credit for stopping Pelly. Because everybody, but you ain't stopped nobody. And then when he fucking does, then people really didn't want to give him credit for it. And the dude was hurt when he did it. So I'm not a believer of people are he just pillow fisted, because people don't be walking through these fighters like that you call pillow fisted. So, but I don't know that I could still see him hurting him. I don't know.
I tell you, Shakur.
He can say jack his face. We've seen that plenty of times.
They can say pillow fisted. I don't know what they mean by the boxer saying pillow fisted after you see Shakur stop a professional boxer with a body shot. That was a body shot. That was no punch shot. That was a body shot.
It was a body shot with the broken hand.
Body shot, straight up. I'm trying to tell you. So he could be pillow fisted. Yeah, he could be all that. But I tell you one thing, a lot of people talk about power. They said T.O. got power. T.O. got power. Okay, that's fine. Here we go again with this power stuff. You know what I mean? I deal with accuracy and precise. You know what I mean? And that's why, that's why with the accuracy and precise, that precision, what they say, what punches hurt them all. It don't matter if you're the strongest man in the world if you don't see him coming. And that's what Shakur is. That accuracy, that's what it is. You ain't got you can think it don't hurt, but look at the opponent on the floor from a body shot. You can say it don't hurt. He been in camp. He was in camp. But matter of fact, I hit you. Right or wrong. He was in camp training for this. So, and a lot of times if you see Shakur, that body shots, man, that accuracy, I'm trying to tell you, man, they think it's a joke.
Yeah, because accuracy and precision is going to enable you to land. And again, okay, you don't have to be no knockout puncher to actually knock somebody out if you can land that shit up. Point being, fucking Clarissa Shields with that girl, Moise or whatever. Clarissa ain't been knocking nobody out, but what she did was correctly turn over a shot. She sat on the shot and she hit that girl square where it counts. Knock her on her ass. So I'm with you with the precision. What is it, like 8 pounds of pressure, right? I can produce 8 pounds of pressure. I agree with the accuracy and the precision for sure. So, and getting hit with shit you don't see for sure, taking you by surprise will jack you up. So.
And y'all gonna see, and we're gonna see now, because we know one thing for sure with T.O. That's one thing I can give him. He was definitely athletic. Yeah. So this fight here, I want people to see this. You're gonna see athleticism versus skills. And athleticism can beat damn near every department in boxing if you're athletic. You could dance around and you could beat some people, but the only thing that's downplayed and demote athleticism is skills.
Skill trumps athleticism.
It trumps it all day long. It trumps it because being athletic, you're gonna have to. Athleticism, it takes a lot of energy because you're doing a lot of stuff.
You know what else? And I'm gonna give this to Shakur. He's gifted as well. and not everybody got that. For sure, for sure. Way more,
Yeah, facts.
way less people have are gifted than have skill. So
Hmm.
that's an even smaller percentage that he sees things coming. Now a lot of fighters do. He has predictability on his side. He's able to predict, what's going to be next. So, and to be fair, I always used to feel like Tank was like that. The Mayweather school of boxing taught you that predictability, how to hone in on that. So Shakur, he's a good fighter, man. That's why I say he
Yeah.
deserves better ranking and acknowledgement, but I still think they're probably looking at their resume like, dude, you got to fight somebody we think is
Yeah.
really gonna beat your ass in order to
That's
get.
that's gonna be like Shakur for his whole career because Shakur, the way I see it, Shakur's style of boxing is not the modern day style of boxing that people want to see today. They don't know about boxing. Like they want to see you come in there and knock somebody out.
Yep.
Boom, boom, blah, blah, blah. They don't want to see
I
this,
like
the love
the
of
sweet
boxing.
dance. Yeah, damn, people hate the sweets. I've been saying that shit for years. People hate
Yeah,
the
I love to see 12-round fights. I
Me
love to see 12
too.
rounds. I love them. I
I
swear,
love
I
to
love
see
them.
how does the man who's the low man on the totem, can he adjust? Can he adjust and overcome? Like,
Yeah.
and I love to see the setups. I love to see all that, like just the footwork. I like to see all the elements in play that are supposed to be the fundamentals of flipping boxing. A lot of these guys don't do it no more, but you got some people, at least
Yeah.
here and there, they show spurts of it, and you're like, yes.
Yeah, you be like, yeah.
Yes.
Even like you said, even Tank. I always said that about Tank. I always said, I don't like Tank as a boxer because I like him in the ring. But anyway, I always said about Tank, I said, yo, Tank has it all as a boxer. He got footwork, combo. And, I never seen him really box now. You know what I mean? Like straight up box somebody because he's a knockout. He's a trap artist. But he perfected that.
It takes all
He,
kinds, right? Yeah.
he
Everybody,
perfected that.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's a trap artist, like you said, from the school of Mayweather. That's why Tank got that position. That's why he got that cool. When he line you with that uppercut, when he know he got you, it's like a lion chasing a deer. He know he got you. And so
Yep.
and like if Tank wasn't a knockout artist, they wouldn't like Tank's style of fighting. Tank won't be the way, it's the knockouts. Me personally, I don't knock out a knockout shot for the reason is I love boxing. I can't really tell who better to do 12 rounds and the judge scored a card.
Yeah, I mean, at least give me the knockout at the end after I watch you fight.
Yeah, I mean, a 12-round knockout.
I ain't gonna say I can't respect the knockout. I ain't gonna ever say that. No.
But you can always say it was a lucky punch and all that. When you go 12 rounds and get a decision, or you go 15 rounds decision,
no,
you can get robbed. You can get robbed.
You know why you can't say it with people like a Tank? Because over time we've gotten to see the actual setup. We've gotten to see the actual skill up until the knockout. Now, when you got prospects and they're coming out obviously early in their and they're knocking dudes out, one, they have a level of competition that's placed in front of them, and so they're meant to shine like that. But now, if that man a man, because women ain't doing it like that, that man can continue to carry that on up and through his career. That's when you know, okay, this is not just a fucking one-off. This motherfucker knows how to set up and knock people out. So,
like Tyson, that's what he do. And another thing, see, my thing is my 3 steps of boxing is kind of reverse. I like 12 rounds, and then I like stoppages, and then it comes to knockouts. That's how I like it. I'd rather see 12 rounds, or I'd rather see a stoppage and then a knockout. That's just me. You know what I mean? I want to see your box. That's what I like.
I'm a weirdo. I'm really cool with decisions because again, I just like to see. But I'm still learning. I'm still learning all the mechanics, and I'd always be feeling like I can never know enough. Different styles, different movements, different aspects. The again, the little bitty fundamentals that make a fight. So I absolutely respect and love and will watch knockouts, stoppages. Hell, motherfuckers quit. But, I love decisions because, especially if it's a good fight. If it's a good fight,
I want to see us grab it out. 9th round, get your ass. 10th round, come back.
will, especially if I get to see you often, which is another reason why I like to see guys fight at least 3 times a year. Because then I have more to gauge too. How good are you? For real, for real.
But a lot of boxers now, they fighting what, twice a year max?
Once.
Yeah, once. You
Yeah,
see
you
once a
said
year.
twice max, but yeah, maybe that's better. That's better. Once some cases, I'm like, God dang. Come on. Come on. All right, Oster. I think my brother's done went live, so I'm gonna try to get my butt up off here.
Yeah, good talking to you, Shot. Always.
Thanks for coming up. Always, I always appreciate all y'all.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Peace out.
Peace out, Oster. I'll see you soon. When are you going live again?
I might go live tomorrow because I've changed my spot up, so I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't even have it set up until I just set it back up just now.
Okay.
So,
Pro
yeah,
Box. There's the Pro Box card tomorrow, though.
Oh yeah. I go before or after.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna look for you then.
All right, bet.
Okay.
Peace it out.
Bye. Uh-oh, here go T Hill. T Hill, baby. T Hill, how you doing? My great brother. From one TH to another. How you doing? Okay. He is live. Oh, he is Oster, yeah. He's always live. Yep. Okay, so I even see the good Dr. Boxing Talk still in here who graced my panel. Thank you, Dr. Boxing Talk. Oh, geez. Who's the first person? Thank you, Marky Dan. B3 Picks. These are all great channels, too. If you're not subscribed, I really wish you would check these brothers out. Dr. Boxing Talk. I had KG up here. I had my brother 503 Lion. I had Irony Boxing up here. I hope I'm not missing anybody for sure. I think I got everybody. But man, this live went longer than I wanted it to, but I always enjoy talking to my brothers. I always enjoy learning. I love talking with y'all in the chat. It got a little hairy when I had to start a new live today. Restream, I don't know, YouTube, whatever. I need to learn how to just relax, but I appreciate having you on here because that was a good time, good talk, good conversation. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I don't want to hold anybody up any longer, including myself. I want to eat and I want to see other people cooking. I love you guys more than y'all ever know. I appreciate you guys, whether you do hit my link or if you just, providing some good conversation in the chat because y'all keep it going. Blessings to you, to your families, to your loved ones, and to your home. And shalom to everybody. Have a great night. I'm trying to find my outro because y'all know I'm special. I'll be slow. It'll be all right, though. Oh. Something like that. I'm really tripping. I can't find my outro, y'all. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, I don't know where the hell the outro went to. That's beautiful. That's really weird, too. I'll play the intro to go out. Fuck it.